So, hi. So, I'm waiting for Blender to load, but I just wanted to say, because I feel like everyone here is being so awesome and incredibly patient. Thank you so much. As you can see, Blender is oh god, thank you so much, Linkle. Thank you so much for throwing things at me. Yes, please continue. Yeah, continue. I just wanted to say hi, hello Sabera. Hi, Sissel. Hello, Prez. Thank you so much for throwing things at me. Hello, Joshi. Thank you so much, Joshi, for tier 1 for 5 months. Enjoy your emotes and your sub-bladge? Yes, your sub-bladge and your ad-free viewing. Also, Aided, thank you so much for tier 1 for 4 months. I've frozen because Blender is trying so hard right now. Oh god. It's not, so the worst part about this is that I had it on the texture and I didn't even need it to be on texture. So I tried turning it off of texture and now we're here. Ah, yes, the sub-bladge. You know, our favorite thing is the sub-bladge. Come on, Blender, I may have to reopen it. Let me know if the music's too loud, for anybody. It feels loud to me, to be honest. I'm gonna turn it down like a little bit. Just a small little hair. Also Linkle! Hi, Linkle! I hope you're having a good day today. Bog, I hope you're having a good day today. Prez, I hope you're having a good day today. Sissel, hi! Hi, Sissel. It is loud, yeah. Okay, so let me turn it down just like a little bit more then. Me trying to figure out an API. Oh, dude, I don't even know how API works. Now it might be fine. Okay, cool. Awesome. Kareem, I hope your sketching goes well. Oh my god, I'm trying so hard right now, y'all. Can you feel it? Can you feel my RAM, as what I'm assuming is having a problem? Bog, enjoy your lurk. I hope you have a good rest of your... can I say evening? I think I can say evening now. Unless it is actually midnight. But if not, I hope you have a good night. Might even be a little quiet now. Damn. We try. I am good. I have 6 days until I go pick up links from the airport. Yes! Yes! Let's go, gamer! Oh, I can't wait. I bet you're so excited. I'm excited for you. I bet he's so happy to be home, too. I'm eating an inedible burger, but it's okay. Bog, I was literally flushed when I saw, like, 4 people plus be like, oh, damn, I didn't get first. I was like, oh, for me? The fuck? Thank you. Advo. Yes. Have a good lurk. Please get groceries and food. I hope that you enjoy your food. I hope you get some delicious stuff. Let me check my DMs. I'm trying to see. I can't check my DMs. My DMs are also frozen. Everything is frozen. My whole life is frozen. Life is frozen. Congrats. All right. Food. Yes, please get food for the first redeem. You should troll us by setting the quantity to 0 per stream someday randomly for the first redeem. That'd be fun. I'm sorry. Okay. I think I need to close Blender. I think I can speak for everyone here when I say it is killing the entirety of my stream. We are gonna still use Blender. Yeah, end this process. Please end that process. We're gonna try opening up Blender again. Good God. It was just absolutely stabbing my computer. We're gonna try that one more time. Take your time and restart. Yes, we got this. All right, Nickel 2 slideshow. Listen, my streams are best viewed at 5 frames a second, actually. Maybe 2D Nickel is not a bad idea. I might do that today. I just don't have an image of it up here, though I should get one. I should just put a giant version of it here. Is Blender lagging everything a RAM or CPU issue or both? I'm curious. Let me open up my processes. I always forget. There's a way to do it right from the... There we go, Task Manager. Let's see what Task Manager has to say. Task Manager. There it goes. Come back, Task Manager. Performance. All right, right now, my GPU, actually, yeah, my CPU is definitely Horkin, and so is my GPU, which is fair because my GPU is like a little bit of a baby as a treat. All right, but I haven't even opened the file yet, so let's try opening the file, see what happens. Specky is a good program to see how everything is going. I should check that out then. Thank you so much, Aiden. I should check that out, actually. There's a lot of things that I need to do for streaming and stuff. Also, I realize my eyes are like up in the corner of my eyeballs. I think I'm going to try and maybe because I think it's just how my eye is getting looked at right now. I just got home. Perfect timmying. Nice. Oh, Nickel. Yes, Linkle, what's up? Yes. CPU and GPU. Good lord, we're fucking feeling it right now. I am trying to load the file in. I may have to switch to 2D Nickel and try again, just because it feels like, oh, it's here! Look at it! Look at my child! Look at it! Meow! Meow! I love that so much. Oh, that makes me so happy. I have more your emote has helped me like create the third eye in my brain for animating emotes in After Effects, by the way. It is zooming. I can give you one that is slower if you need it. For sure. All right, we loaded in the thing again, but it loaded in with the texture. God damn it. Object. Okay. All right, we got it. Okay, we got it. Kind of. There we go. Okay, we got it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go to the screen. Ah, bug! Why did bug? Thank you so much. Oh my god. Bogathy. Bug, thank you so much for tier 1 subs to get 10 people. So Javier, Exo Drifter, Kareem, Ash, Gamercat, Glint. Oh my god, I can do words, I promise. Artie, freaking Logistics, Zab, and Rebecca. I hope if you guys are here, say thank you for your awesome gift subs. And enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes and your sub badge and your being pog and like all the things. I'm really yes, all of the stuff. Also, hey Reyna, how are you today? Hope you're having a good day today. I love it so much too. I'm so glad you love it, Linkle. It makes me so happy. Also, Dragon, I didn't actually say hi, but I hope you're having a good day today, Dragon. And also, I think I already said hi to Joshi, but Joshi, you get 2 highs today, just as a treat. All right. Thank you, Lord Boggington von Devilstein, for the 13th. Yeah, the 13th. I'm sorry, not for the 13th. I can read. I promise. Also, currently with Blender open, my memory is reaching maximum capacity. My GPU is coasting at a 60 degrees Celsius, and my CPU is like having a time. So we're trying to figure this shit out. I think I'm gonna tell my eyes to stop gazing because I think that it is counting my. Oh god, I think it's counting my eyes. Fake gaze. I think we're just gonna fake it right now because I feel like right now it's just kind of. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I feel like it's just kind of unfortunately going to the side too much and it feels weird. So now I'm just looking absent. Oh, I just closed VC Face like a dumbass. Please excuse me while I open up VC Face again. I did not mean to close it. We're having a good time today. I stopped making lip motions. Don't worry. I'm just broken. Nickel too borked at the moment. That's what's happened right now. Checked a few of their streams. Really cool. Ash is pretty cool. Ash is crazy talented. Exo Drift. I have not actually checked out any of Exo Drifter's streams, I don't think, but I should. Scuff stream. Let's go. Okay, we're back. Okay, camera. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Okay, let's go. All right, we're back. Cool. So, what you see here is a set. Let's do material. I think I don't really because like what I need to be able to see is I do have outline. I think I want it to be deeper though. There we go. I'm just using this as a way to get I need to get this camera actually figured out then. I'm using this as a way to more or less create a version of the scene so I can paint over it with the magic of Photoshop and or Clip. CPU smoothie. The best type of stream. I fucking listen. If it isn't a nickel stream, if I ain't like breaked something. The exact wording there is breaked something so horrifically that I don't even know what I did because I didn't touch anything, right? I just opened up OBS, but I broke something. Oh man, a smoothie sounds so good right now, actually. Raynock, enjoy your lurk. What are you blending? So I am blending a smoothie. No, sorry, I'm eating an edible burger. Which is to say, it's a very spiced burger. But I mean, I'll eat it. Need to make a camera. Add camera. Alright, where's that camera? Down here? Up here. There we go. So I'm trying to make a... How do I put this? a scene to use as the starter of my background that I am making for a commission. That's not the camera I want. I want this camera. Damn it, I want that camera. You know what? Camera can get bent. That's what I say. There we go. That's better. So we're figuring out stuff like where, like the focus, which is I want it to be a little bit more. We're gonna shift it up. I was messing with this the other day, but I didn't. I don't think I saved the camera that I was working on. Wait 1 second. There we go. I think I want to move some stuff forward so that they are in the scene better. The beauty of this is that you can kind of just like do whatever the hell you want within the confines of the camera. This is a I can tell you also where this pack is, by the way. This pack is hey Nimble, I can't stick much, but you're the best Sonic knockoff out there. Thanks! I appreciate that so much, Bug. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Enjoy your time. And thank you so much for coming in to saying hi. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Oh, God, now I really want to smoothie, but I don't have the money for smoothies. Yeah, I understand. No worries. I did see that. VODS to 200 followers. I know exactly who it is. I already thanked the person who followed me because, they're our pal. I may or may not be chewing and talking at the same time. Don't judge me. Let's move this, like... I want to move this into this... I need to move this into the screen. But also... What is this? That's not what I want. That's the anchor point. Leave that. This is what I want. Then I need to get... Here we go. What I need to do is get the depth of field, or the amount of camera to be like way more. But it just isn't. This is the problem I was having the other day. Here we go. I wish I could make a house in Blender, and just like in that, I got... Oh my god! No, Bog, are you serious? I know that you've been having some weird bullshit with all that. I am so sorry. I hope that you were able to get that sorted. That's awful. Bro, I am so sorry. I know that there was like some BS, but I can't believe that they're doing that to you. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I have 2 months to move. My god. If you need any help with anything, I don't know, just like let me know. That's awful. Holy shit. Someone else is buying. Ah. I see. That's kind of fucked considering the situation that you're in. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. It's just not fair. What the fuck? God. You just like... You just work on what you need to work on with that. I totally understand. Need some help with that recipe that needs grape jelly. What do you need help with on that? I am down to assist. I can help with that for sure. So like I feel also like I need like more interesting stuff in these buildings, right? Because like there's like a billion different I'll figure out a way to get you that grape jelly. We'll talk shop. I've got some ideas. You can thank Prez for the naming the layers. It has helped, actually. It has helped me make sure that I actually freaking name my layers and shit. So like part of the problem that I'm having here is that I wanted to have a lot of these stuffs like appear in the frame, but at the same time I was gonna do it kind of like an undershot from the bottom. That's kind of the problem I'm having right now. Yeah, it works. What does this do? Nothing. Ah! I've been attacked! Thank you so much, Aiden. I need to actually move my chat a little closer to where I can see it. Because currently, it is on the opposite side of where I was looking. Yo, cake? Anyone not wishing? Oh, yes. Everybody, you illegally, you must wish Oni a happy birthday. This is not a drill. 1 second. I need to message someone real quick. Alright. I love that froggy stab. What the fuck? That's so funny. Alright, so what if... Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the problem. And I realize now that I don't need to use this camera, like, entirely. I just want to increase the... I think it's not the aperture. I think it's... I don't know what it is. Nah. Nah. I just don't know why the space is so small. It's wild how much actual view I have here. I have to figure out what I need to do. No, you. And I don't say this often, but you are such an amazing person and everything, and I don't even have words. Aw, you're so sweet, Oni. I hope you enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your birthday today. Do fun birthday things. Almost time for me to get up and go do another salt rinse, but I don't want to... Oh yeah, how was your surgery? Did it go well? I hope that your surgery went well, Sissel. I understand I had to do the same thing after I got my wisdom teeth slurped out of my mouth, like, back in 2016. Bigger blender. I need to figure out something about blender. I know that... Select the camera... How do I scale the camera's view? So... Dimensions. Do that in dimensions. Got it. Got it. Is that going to be in this section? I feel like that's not in this section. I feel like that's going to be in a different area. Because this is like shifting it on its side. Not what I want. I want to make the actual area bigger. So, where's that gonna be? I must make myself art or I'm never going to. Good luck, Kareem. Enjoy your arting. I would love to see it if you finish it. It went mostly fine. Shenanigans happened when I got home and I tried to replace the gauze and it only just started not to... Oh my gosh, when I woke up this morning... They let me keep the tooth though. Nice! We love when we can keep our teeth. I'm glad that your tooth was Kind of. I need to move where this is, though. I also scaled the camera like a dumbass, so let's fix that. Where's the camera? It's the camera. Get that out of here. Try that one more time. Close enough. Oh, I need to put this back on the ground. Where is that gonna be? I don't normally mess around with Blender, by the way. I like Blender, I find myself to, swaggle with it. Mostly just because me not good. Does that work? Here's the property. That's not what I want. Eh. Put it to the ground then. Good enough. Alright, we gotta change the shift like a hella lot. Then we also need to move it forward, actually. Now it's like way too far away. Now that's better. There's just so much stuff. I was just gonna say you scaled your camera down with the building. I did. I did do that. There is just a lot of stuff here. Oh no, they had to remove it because the rot went... Oh no, above the gum line. They let me keep it in terms of putting it in a sterilized bag. Oh. Cool. Free teeth. I wish they'd let me keep some of the stuff. Like, they didn't let me keep my wisdom teeth because they were like, nah, we obliterated that thing, my guy. There's no wisdom tooth left to be toothed. You know what I mean? What? I need to move it back. See, but now it feels like the camera's really small. Or at the very least, like, you know, a little bit smaller than I wanted it to be. Also, I wanted to show a little bit more of the ground. Wonder if it'd be better to do an aerial. That might be more fun. Yo, Finn! Welcome on in! I hope you're having a good day today. Welcome to the stream where I show you guys I barely understand Blender. Oh, I can also do this. That's cool, actually. Step back. Don't want to mess with that too much. Cause my vision for this is kind of fish-eyed. I don't know if I will be able to do that. Like, what if I put it in the view? Like, in the area. Flip it up. Like this. Like, this is the kind of perspective I was looking for. I think I want more interesting buildings, though, so let's start fucking around with these buildings. Ooh, that's the wrong... I don't want that. I want an interesting side of this building. Then maybe this one we could do... Let's see, like, what's in the building? Okay. So this is a really cool side of this building, but let's see if we can maybe get, from this image, we could get, like, the whole side. Like, let's just, like, flip that around. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. I'm still dying, but it's better than yesterday. I am so glad to know that you did not die. I was really concerned. I was talking about it with Trace, about how hot it is for you guys in Germany and how concerning it is for us. It's not good, bro. Also, I have some, it's unrelated news. It just made me think of it. I'm very sorry to kind of use this as a jumping off point. I don't have any VODs up on my stream currently because every single VOD that I've made for the past 5 streams, I was exporting to Twitch with none of my mic audio being like recorded into it. So it's just me flapping my gums, but with no sound of my gums making noises. So we're just gonna call all those streams mulligans. I realized the problem. I fixed it. It was me being dumb before, but when I was trying to mess with things I didn't understand. But I didn't realize that I hadn't changed it back yet until it was far too late to do anything about it. I had the same problem with my wisdom teeth. I vaguely remember waking up after surgery and asking to keep my teeth, and they were like, sorry, bro, they're basically dust now. Yeah, the last thing that I did with my teeth that I remember is every time I have anesthesia, every doctor has told me the same thing that I say, and it's, don't put this on YouTube. I don't know why that is apparently an innate fear of mine when I am under the influence of anesthesia, but it's literally just me going, don't put this on YouTube, bro. Every single time, don't put this on YouTube. And also apologizing all the time, which is pretty much just me as a person, so that checks. Did you set your mic to the wrong virtual cable or something? Yeah, so what I did was, I'm still trying to figure out how the different audio tracks work. When I was trying to make it so that my stream would show audio from Spotify, but would then not export that audio to Twitch, I accidentally made it so that the only audio that was being exported to Twitch was the 6th audio track, which is why that video where I was working on Spotify with Spotify music was so egregious, was because in fact it was the only audio that I told Twitch to use. And then I did not include in that audio track my mic. So my mic and my output sounds were getting heard, but I think only specific ones. And then my mic just wasn't part of the export after you finish streaming. It like uploads to Twitch, right? So it just wasn't, it did not include that. It was a mess. I think I fixed it. I think we'll find out for sure. I don't think I'm gonna fuck with that again because when I did that, I for sure made it so that every single stream that we did, is not good. So yeah, copyright infringement. Let's go. Well, that's why we went back to listening to shit that's like not copyrighted. One day I'll get it figured out. Dracon sent me a good tutorial on it. After this whole thing, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna leave it be for right now. We'll when I've upgraded my ability to do things, we'll do that. If you plan to experiment with voice meter again, I could link you the tutorial. I mean, I'll take it. Dracon also gave me a tutorial that's supposed to be really good. I just, I only found out yesterday that I had no mic on any of my VODs. It was ridiculous. Copyright is bullshit. Necessary, but bullshit. It is outdated to a degree that is so pathetic that I think that it would behoove us to make it work with the modern age. I don't know. There has to be like a way to do it, and I know that there's like technically there's technically ways to like get licenses to listen to certain things, but good God, I don't have money for that. What weird things have you said when being put under? The weird things that I said were don't put this on YouTube, and I'm sorry repeatedly. I didn't say anything other than those things, according to the doctors. That's all I would say. After being brought back after surgery, it was literally just, don't put this on YouTube. And what you may ask? I don't know, but it must be an innate fear of mine, like deep within my soul, to not be shown as under the influence of anesthesia on the internet. I guess that's the only conclusion I can bring from that, because like I've had at least 2 different doctors say I said that. My wisdom teeth, when I got my wisdom teeth out, and when I got my so I had what was called pectus excavatum, which is it's not a degenerative disease, but it is a genetic disorder that you are born with, where your chest is technically caved in. So I had a bar that like allowed me to like make to work on that. And then when they took it out, apparently that's when I said it. I said that again. So, you know. You find videos of you saying that posted on YouTube. God, that would be terrifying. I mean, it'd be interesting. Don't put it on YouTube. Stream it to Twitch instead. Exactly, Prez. Also, I'm glad Advo is back with Foob. Excellent. Aw, sushi sounds so good right now. Also, hi, I got audio for you now. Excellent. Joshi, if you need to eat, please eat. I am beg and plead on hands and knees, my friends, eat. I wanna move it back now. I'm just like trying to find like a good, like, I don't know, a good angle. That probably, because I feel like I need a little bit of the sky, so I think I might move this building like to the side. Then maybe we'll just rotate it ever so slightly. Yeah, that seems good. I don't want these transformers in here. I don't know why. I just want them in the shot. Ow, like that. Genius. Joshi, please get Foob. Everyone, this is a reminder to everyone. I ate Foob. I ate Foob, and so you should all eat Foob too. Did you model this yourself? No. So Oni, a lot of people who make games will use assets that they pay for. So recently, and by recently I mean I think it was about a year ago, Trace bought an asset pack from a large, I don't even remember what it was, a large company, like bought like the commercial license for an asset pack of whatever this is called, Neo City. I have to find the link. I know where the link is. I just don't remember the name of this company. Kitbash. That's what it's called. It's called Kitbash 3D. Let me find it. Kitbash 3D. Neo City. And we paid for this. I think we got the whole thing. I don't think we got this one. No, not this one. This one. NYC. Just this one. This is it, but I'm pretty sure we got, yeah, this is it. Maybe it's this one right here. Anyway, this. I'm pretty sure this is it. Pretty sure he got more than just these tiny ones. But yeah, it comes with a bunch of stuff, and you can use it to kind of mix and match into a little scene or whatever. It paid for, but I feel like we did pay for it. I guess that one isn't. I don't know. He did it, not me. He just gave me the option to use it. So I did. And I'm gonna use it to make a version of this for me to draw on, basically. I did not model these, though. I am not that cool, because that's just bull. I'm not hungry. I don't want to eat food. Okay, Aiden, you don't have to eat food. I know it's, like, close to your bedtime. I will send you... Yes, Linkle, please eat Foob. Everyone, this is a reminder to eat Foob. The most I can eat right now is potato and maybe chocolate if it's soft enough. Sissel, you have an excuse. Please keep your mouth from falling apart. We do appreciate you having a mouth that is not in shambles. Alright. So I think I want to move this like back this way now. And I feel like this is good. The only thing is I'd like to be able to have more of an outline. I do not think I'm getting that from this. I need to be able to see it. But I need to be careful as well. So it says it has an outline, but I don't believe that. I guess it does, but it's so light. I need it to be thicker. They won't, I don't think they'll let me though. weight paints. That's not what I want. I would want it to be viewport, and it probably would be... Probably Google this if I really need to, but I'm being difficult. But here we go. Line width. Thick. Did that do what I want? I didn't do anything that I wanted. At least I thought it did. Close. It's past my bedtime. Fair enough. Yes. If you do need to sleep, please. This is your opportunity to sleep. I understand that, you know, for me, it's only 1:30, but for other people, it's objectively much, much later. Line. This is right here, so this is messing with it, right? I guess it is. I just can't tell. It seems very strange. Oh God! Oh Lord! All right, dang it. There we go. So you're basically playing Sims to go back to the answer you gave me earlier. Yes, more or less. Sims, honestly, I absolutely have used Sims in the past to help with making stuff. Actually, specifically, I used Sims in order to create the what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Not blueprint, but orthographic view for me to model an assignment for in school. 100%. It is super useful for that, actually. Like, I like this. Maybe I can move it a little bit closer. There is no wrong way to do references. I'm very serious about this. A lot of people will tell you that. I feel like my biggest beef with this. I wonder if I can just lower it. I just don't want it to get. I just made. This looks like it looks a little silly. Also, I do not like the fact that it's doing two different blenders like that. Why? Evil. Anyway, let's go back to this. That's not what I wanted. Lord. I just wanted this to like get an idea of like where I'd put the person. I actually enjoy working third shift, but you learn very quickly that everything is based around the daytime, and you have to schedule your sleep so you can get 8 hours. Like, you have to keep up with it. It's bizarre. Yeah, I bet. Jesus. Otter Pop seemed like a good idea, but my freezer freezes things rock solid. I would have probably gone with ice cream if we had any. Ice cream slaps when your mouth is on fire. I feel like I also ate soup. A lot of soup. Well, as done as it's gonna get, I don't feel like drawing accessories or a base under this figure I'm sketching. Awesome, though. I feel like that's awesome. That you got to do a little bit of artsy art. And well, you're literally the cutest. Hello? Hello? Yo? Anyway. I'm going to make this cube disappear for right now. I think I'm gonna call this, what I'm using as the, image. I'm gonna render it now. I know how to do this in Maya, but Control F3 will take a screenshot of a blender and then open the file browser, allowing you to. Ah, nice. Okay, cool. Let's. Okay, wait, but I hope that this works with mine. I think I'm gonna have to Google it through the preferences because for sure my hotkeys are different. Sure. Ice cream is too cold for my sensitive teeth. Oh no, I mean absolutely. I can't. Like, I wouldn't bite into the ice cream. I would just let it melt in my mouth. Screenshot. Nope. Trying to find which one of these it is, because for sure it's not going to be the same thing, because I have Maya hotkeys. Don't text and stream, Nickel. Listen, Bog, I was just checking on you. You right though. I'll try Control F3, but I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, I thought so. F3 for me is orthographic. So can I just do it like this? Here we go. No, that's snapping. Not what I want to do either. Ah, this is the problem when you have things set to the wrong thing. Here we go. Save screenshot. All right. Menu, window, save screenshot. Got it. Okay. There we go. Let's see if this works. Let me go to my folder for my artwork. Go to commissions. Here. Let's see what it looks like. Mixami? Dixati? I like the problem solving there. I like that. My teeth are a little sensitive in some areas. I bite into ice cream every time I get some, and I never learn my lesson. I also have very sensitive teeth, because, well, my teeth have always been messed up. Not like, okay, I make it sound like I have like a mouthful of like razor sharp teeth. But what I mean is like, I've always had less than ideal teeth, even though I brush my teeth and I like do all the stuff you're supposed to do. Some of it is genetic. Like you just sometimes are genetically born with teeth that are like, meh, they're all right. And that's my teeth. My teeth are, meh, they're all right. And as I get older, they become less meh, and they go into the category of eh. And I just go to the dentist and make sure that they keep my teeth from falling out of my face. Generally, I go twice a year, but my teeth are just shit anyway. Bad genetics and all that fun stuff. Yeah, like some people, you could do all of the right things and your teeth are just destined for failure. You just gotta do your best and not worry too hard about it. As, you know, as much as you can, obviously. Let me see. Okay, so that's not the kind of screenshot I wanted. Objectively, that's not how I wanted it to take a screenshot. Thank you. I haven't rescheduled my... yes, make sure you do that. It's important. Your teeth are while insurance in America may not say so, your teeth, in fact, are very important. There has to be a way to take a screen capture of this gosh darn... Okay, I must not be thinking... Here we go. Render image. I'm an idiot. It literally... Why am I so ding-dong? Anyway, last time I visited one was at the age of 12. Hot damn! It's because, like, a lot of places don't treat, they do not treat teeth and eyes as important, but it turns out they are super important. I have a baby tooth with no adult tooth under it. No joke? That's crazy. Try to take care of myself between the overworking myself to keep myself busy and the occasional depressive episodes, but bad genetics are a bitch and can't be fixed. I understand that one completely. Teeth and eyes are very important regardless of what insurance say. It's true. I had to pay for a gazillion dollar glasses in order to see. A few months back, but I couldn't because of COVID and I have for gore. I understand, Advo. You just gotta give it, when you get the opportune. I am currently trying to render an image. This may have been a mistake, but I think this is what I want. Because I want that image that is in the small of my camera. So we'll see if it loads. I may have to just take a, what we call in the business, dirty screenshot. And we'll make it, we'll see if we can make it work. I just don't like, I mean, nobody really likes getting their teeth poked and prodded. I feel like that's like an innate, like, human emotion. I mean, when I was getting my tooth filled the other week, I was, like, even then, like, I was, you know, complying with dental instructions, but the whole time my brain said, why am I letting him do this to my mouth? I had to get eye surgery on both eyes due to a genetic disease we had no idea I had. So that was fun. Oh god, that is awful. I've never had to do eye surgery, but I was born with some freaky eyes. They're not as bad as some people, but I was given a little bit of a lazy eye as a treat. So sometimes when I'm really tired, I think it's my left eye that just kind of like goes in. Make you feel like you chewed not just 5, but like 8 gums. It's true. I got a compliment from my dentist. You got clean teeth. I can't say that about most teenage boys. High five when your dentist tells you you do a good job. My dentist always is like, keep it up. You want to have your mouth working? And I say, yeah. That is crazy, Aiden. Oh my gosh. I bet it's just beyond painful because I can't even open my mouth wide enough for a sushi roll sometimes. So imagine how painful it is when the dentist tries to hold your... Oh, yeah, no. Oni. I also, can, like, whenever they do those x-rays, I am always struggling. I'm currently trying to render an image. I do not think it's going. I do not know how long it's gonna take. So we're just gonna sit here and chat. But yeah, whenever I try to get x-rays, I can never open my mouth all the way enough for them. And they're always like, just hold on a little longer. And I'm just like, okay. It's like, I mean, I got stuff in my mouth. Just opening your mouth normally, understood. I can't open my mouth a little bit. Because the skin is getting tight. I am so sorry. Awful. I can tell you what all happened because boy, is it a fun and bizarre story. I mean, if you want, I'm fascinated. I have a tendency to be very fascinated by what's it called? Just like all kinds of shit, I guess. You have 2 teeth growing in sideways. Holy shit. What'd they say to do about it? They just like, you got some teeth. They're growing in. Do what you gotta. Bill has no problem opening their mouth. No, yeah, the bite wing x-rays are bad because I can't open my mouth wide enough to allow it in, so I just have to gag the whole time and suffer the consequences of my actions. Having a fully functioning body, you know, life is a miracle. I will say this: the ingenuity of a human body to survive and continue despite it all is fascinating to me. Also, I just got the notification that it is Oni's birthday today. I know we already said it, but happy birthday, Oni. My phone let me know. So did my computer. That was my Windows noise, not your Windows noise. A buzz buzz. Having one that doesn't destroy itself internally would be lovely. Yes. The amount of times my body has tried to end me is at least once with my appendix. And that was one too many noise. Noise? Fuck, I just read noise and said noise. Anyway, it's fine. Hope my dental office gets one of those orbital x-ray machines they have at the oral surgeon's office. I'm gonna write if I have to do bite wings one more time. I find that, like, they still have to do some bite wings because they need to get each of the sides, but I do agree that using the orbital is so much better. Of course, Oni. They said to keep checking up on it and hope it works itself out. Nice. I mean, I guess that is all you really can do about teeth. They just kind of do their own thing. So in terms of this loading, can't tell. It might take God knows how long. Which is fun, cool, sexy. So I think we're gonna have to tell it to stop. I may have to do it off stream, or I may switch to PNG tuber me just to give my computer a little bit of a break, especially because now Blender is dying. What is this for, by the way? This is for the background of an overlay I am working on. I am creating a mock-up background image for me to use, and then I am going to use it to paint over, and all that stuff. Been sick with an unspecified, oh no, causing stomach problems since March, and still ongoing tests to try and figure out what it is. I am so sorry, Joshi. That is awful. I can't imagine what that's like to not know what's going on with your stomach. Awful. I hope they figure that out. That is the worst. In my opinion, stomach cramps suck. Awfully. Doesn't matter why. They just are the worst. I think I am gonna have to switch over to using my PNG tuber because I don't think Blender likes me having my model. It is very upset with me right now. So we're gonna change that. Give me a second. I'm gonna go to intermission real quick while I figure this out. I promise I will be right back. It should not take too long. I hope. Give me a second. Uno momento. All right. No, I don't have me. There I am. Oh, I am here. I was really worried. All right. Have you finished the portrait of me with my dick very far out to show how fucking masculine I am? That was in response to talking about how patroning arts used to be. How we used to do it back in the day. All right. We gotta start over, unfortunately. Everything that we worked on died, so we gotta do it again. That is the price we pay for having a ding-dong-horrific computer that does not like Blender. Or at least having a blender that does not like your computer. One of the two. Either one's fine. Alright. Do not snort nickel 2 sulfate. It is actually a carcinogenic. What did we achieve before? So we basically had everything that I think I wanted to have set up. Wow, that camera's really far down. We had everything that I think I wanted set up. We were just in the process of making sure that it was that it would render, and then it crashed. So now we are fixing that. I can't type so fast, please. Twitch is... Wait, what? Wait, what? When did Oni say this? Twitch just block my cock. Oh god, I hate when Twitch block my cock. Alright, which way is it going? Alright, facing down, so... There we go. Alright. That's one hell of a cock. I mean, quote. Alright. I have had so many weird things happen to me that they got me to do. I think I'm not 100% sure, but definitely the broadest, most advanced genetic test humans have created to see if there is anything there. Hot damn, Dragon. That's crazy. Oni said that during a Pokemon stream on August 26th, 2021. I mean, I believe that. Where in the fuck is this fucking bug? That is from Twilight Princess, and I was trying to desperately find one of the goddamn golden bugs. Desperately looking, with no avail. Why there is no quote 20? I don't know. That's weird. I'll have to talk with the person who made the bot, because my guess is it's an issue with when we fixed the nulls. If I had to guess. Honestly, I kind of like this whole image as is. I wish the camera view was bigger. I'd probably make it bigger, but then it would be, you know, it would be 1920 by 1080. So I think the answer to that is going to be to take both these groups. It would be this group and this group. Nope, nothing. This group. Is it just this group? Yo, what? Yo! Yo, these spikes over here? That's really funny. I think I actually want this in the image. Let's see. Let's get that out of there. Let's put this one in here instead. I like this one better. Alright. Now I gotta shrink all this stuff. Is it illegal to eat currency? I don't even remember why I asked that question. There's no quote 21 either. My guess is it skipped, but numbers were borked for a while. Yeah, I think it's because of that. I think it's because the numbers got really fucked up. It could also be because we don't have as many quotes, but I do feel like it's also just because it got pretty fucked. I'll have to talk with Ari about it. What is this? Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it. I'm gonna hide my camera so I don't grab that. Grab all of these. Start shrinking. I need to definitely move my camera now. Ah, I moved it so fucking weird. Let's see what's going on there. Grab the camera. What's going on here? I want this to be a bigger area. I think I'm just gonna have to heal a little bit. Like, I like all of this. I might just play blast this. I just don't want it to freak out again. I'm gonna save. 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 Gotta remember to save. I can't. Oh yeah, that's right. So there must be something weird happening with furries and Spider-Man. Why? I don't know why I said that. I don't remember when I said that. Sometimes these quotes are so gaslighting. I have no idea. Speaking of eating, I'll actually go grab dinner now. Yes, Joshi, enjoy your din-dins. But 23 doesn't. How does that make any sense? So how about, let me, bring that up with, I'm just doing it now while I remember. It is an undefined quote. We'll have to figure out what is going on there. Oh yeah, that quote. I remember that. I remember when that got made. I would like to do something with this. I think I'm going to make the viewport dimension much bigger. Ah, doesn't work that way, huh? Yeah, it was worth a shot. I don't want it to drop to the render region. No. Guess I'll just take a screenshot. It's really the only thing I can think of. It's kind of a dirty way to do it, but like, I think that's just what I gotta do. I can't quite... I'm worried that the thing's gonna, like, crash again. So... here we go. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Nice! No! That's, like... that's so small. Here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. Look how tiny that is. Look how small that is! That's so tiny! Alright. I'd like it to be much bigger. Alright, let's see if we can make it bigger. Just does not want to. It just says, no, I only want to take that big of a spot. Really annoying. I saw something about doing it through the dimensions, but I tried to do that and it didn't, like, it doesn't go any bigger. See? I think this was when we were talking about some Spider-Man themed gun safety ad or something similar, and the convo got out of hand. Now that checks. That makes sense to me. Okay, let's check. No, I like the focal length. I just want it to be further back, I guess? Like, I mean, obviously this is just egregious. Maybe there's an FOV setting somewhere. I was looking at the FOV, like, so it's the... There is the depth of field. There should be an FOV setting somewhere. I don't know, I think I'm just dumb, if I'm honest. By dumb, I just mean I just don't think I'm quite understanding. Now I could do this. But that didn't do shit. Let me try typing that into Blender. Or not into Blender, into... Millimeter, that's field of view, which is the thing that I'm looking at. Okay, so then the answer is that I need to, it's an issue with what kind of camera I've got and like where I've got the camera and like, you know, all the shit that I'm kind of letting happen here. Okay, objectively, I grabbed the camera, I thought. Guess I didn't. There we go. That's pretty good. That's a lot better. That's better. Alright, I'm gonna save this. We're gonna render this out and we're gonna see what we can mess with in Photoshop. Maybe. What did you render, my dude? This is nothing. Oh, God. Oh, Lord have mercy. Here we go. See if it'll render. If all else fails, I will probably just try and take a screenshot and send it over, because, my computer's mad at me for trying to use Blender. Nope. It is... Nope. I promise I saved. I saved before I did this. I made the decision, the correct decision, to save. So that I could, not have to put everything back into the position that it needs to be in, but it still looks like the answer is F. F to me. I'm curious to see, okay. So, if you're curious as to what's getting destroyed on my computer, just for funsies, my GPU is mad. My memory is mad. And my CPU is fine for the most part. Honestly, it's doing all right. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try and wait for the program to respond, because like I think it is doing something, obviously, based on what I'm seeing over here on my performance. Rendering does this though. Like that it is just what happens with rendering, to be fair. Yeah, my memory is just being murdered. Absolutely being destroyed right now. To be fair, I do only have 15 gigs of I guess, dedicated memory. Technically 16, but obviously it doesn't use all of the gigs to, you know, function. That would be stupid. See if it finishes, though. Mojang said they don't want anything to do with NFTs. At least one good recent decision. I did see that. I thought that was actually super huge that they decided to say fuck NFTs. That's super good news, considering that Minecraft is owned by Microsoft. That's huge. Dedicated wham. Dedicated not happy with me. Alright, I think I ain't got time to wait for an image. I'm going to take this opportunity to at least try and delete some of the other stuff in that image, because it is trying to render everything, including not what is in screen, even though it probably shouldn't. And we'll see if that works. If that doesn't work, I will just start working on a different commission that doesn't involve using 3D stuff. You are going to blow up the universe in Minecraft. I hope not. Trying not to, for sure. Why are Snake hard? That's such a funny I know why. That is me trying to render a very specific thing. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cry. No. We're gonna see if we can find what isn't being used, and we're just gonna delete it. Because I'm not using everything. Ah, my phone wanted to remind me for a second time. I think that in terms of what I'm messing with here, delete this file. This too. Those things up there. And I'll just leave these groups, because those are just the group nulls that are pointing to this object. I can delete them just for funsies. Oh no, it deleted stuff actually into the group. That makes sense though, actually. Okay. See if that makes it quicker. I'm gonna save this. Good on Mojang, to be honest. Meanwhile, Square Enix has embraced it and is going balls to the walls with NFTs. One of their new Final Fantasy figures comes with a digital COA, which is just an NFT you can't opt out of, apparently. Well, you know what else is fascinating about that? The fact that they sold one of their developers off, including Tomb Raider and some other IPs, and then, like, the next day, fucking the crypto crash. That's funny. Not gonna lie. That's hilarious. We're gonna... Did I save this? Save one more time, just in case I didn't save. Now we're gonna try one more time to see if we can render this out as an image for me to draw on. Good God. I don't think it's gonna work, Chief. I think it's still too big. I think I made the image... Oh, wait! No, I think it's not. I think it's not gonna work. Heard about the Unity thing? I don't know. It's rough. Obviously, I'm not a huge fan of having the ads thing, especially with a company as shady as the one that they're working with. I don't really know a lot about it to really give, like, a good opinion on it. without like more knowledge, because when it comes to working in Unity, I don't have as much experience as some other people that I know. So it's hard for me to really say. However, Unreal Engine also exists, and you know, if you don't like Unity, you could use Unreal Engine, and in a lot of cases it can be better. It's just you know, it's not as you know, big. What did you say about the crypto crash? Sorry. So what I said about the crypto crash was that literally the company for Square Enix literally bought literally sold one of their developers that makes Tomb Raider and like a couple of other IPs, and then like in like the 2 days after that or something, it crashed, and it's really funny. Also, this is crashing again, so we are just gonna go ahead and just take a screenshot. I have the patience of a squirrel. I will just go ahead and work on a different part of my commission work, because obviously Blender no want to do this for me. I'll probably have to try and do it on Trace's computer or something, because I can't get it to work. So for now, we're gonna switch over to Clip Studio and work on some of the emotes that I was working on for Kenyor, and start finishing up all that I need to do with that, instead of trying to make this work. Because I just think that it's just gonna keep crashing, and I'd like to try and finish something. I'd like to anyway. I'd like to try. Give it my best bet. Give it my best shot. Unity is the industry standard, if I recall, because they have no competition. Kind of. And now that they've sold off to some shady company that bundles malware and adware into their software, there's now alternatives that can shine. I don't recall specifically, Sissel. I believe it's that they bought the other company, not the other way around. I don't believe that they sold off to. I believe that they bought. But that being said, in terms of Unity being industry standard, kind of. I mean, like, my experience with the industry is pretty much just from my schooling. So, like, the only amount of industry that I could possibly give any word about is just from doing it for college, where we did use a lot of Unity. Some people used Unreal Engine, because Unreal Engine is also free. And when it comes to, let me go ahead and switch over to my Clip Studio picture. When it comes to, this is a lovely image. When it comes to the whole situation with the shady ad stuff, I mean, I don't like it. I understand what they're trying to accomplish. I don't know if it's gonna pan out, and I don't really know like how it affects people who use the service. There is a couple of other, you know, game engines. They're not as I would say diverse as Unity. For example, there's like Godot, and there's also Clip. I think, I can't remember, whatever they make FNAF in. Obviously RPG Maker. There's several kinds of like smaller programs. RenPy is objectively not something. Well, I've seen one person make a not visual novel game with RenPy, and it was fascinating because it's technically just Python, but like it's very interesting. It was very weird. But I do understand, because like when it comes to like learning Unity versus Unreal, I would say that Unity's easier. I used Unity obviously to make my model. I used Unity to make stuff for school, and I know people who've used both Unity and Unreal, and from what I understand, Unreal tends to be a bit more robust, but Unity has a lot more open source, like, this is gonna sound, because again, I'm talking like from the perspective of someone who's heard a lot about this, which means that like you should take it with like pretty big grain of salt. But like, I would say that Unity has a bit more support, so to speak, compared to Unreal. In fact, there's a couple of people out there who have made some pretty amazing shaders in Unity that are far more what I would expect in Unreal. It's pretty crazy. I hope it doesn't fuck shit up. Genuinely speaking, I'm a little concerned about what is going on with Unity. It's hard because Unity is like Blender, they're both free, and they have commercial licenses. Specifically, Unity has like commercial licenses you can buy. I love Odie's face. Yes. This is a smile emote that I was told to do in the sense of like the Chad smile. So I took inspiration. But yeah, basically, I don't know. I'm concerned, but I'm willing to see what happens. More than anything, what's probably gonna happen, and I'm talking again as someone who like really has never made a finished product in Unity. But I would say it's basically probably just gonna make it so that people, when they make apps, have ad integration that's going to be part of Unity's design. That's all I can really think is gonna happen. Whether that's good, I don't know. I have no idea. I hope that, you know, Unity just doesn't fall to the wayside and become one of the evils, I guess. How many emotes did this person commission? Like 11 stagnant emotes and then 2 animated ones. I say stagnant as in, I should have said static. Static is probably a better word than stagnate. I'm so good with words. I'm like the best at them. We've got like this one. This is a Scream. We've got this one. We've got Angie. We've got Derp, Poker Face, Knife, Smug, Cry, Cool, and Drinking. I was just gonna say stagnant has a very different definition from static. Yeah, it's not the right word. Yeah, I would like some stagnate pictures, please. Don't bully me. Listen. It's crazy to me that you have them all in one data. I could never. It would drive me crazy. You know, is it smart? Probably not. But it is definitely what I'm doing. And I'm going to... That's what I want to do for this. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish up coloring in this one. And then I need to draw out the bits and pieces for the this emote here that I'm working on, which is like a kind of like an arm wrestle. And what I'm gonna do is like up to here will be one image, and then up to here will be a second image, and then this part here will be one image that I have like 2 extremes for, which is like the up version and then the down version, and then I'll do some weird voodoo stuff in move that over. Weird voodoo stuff in Adobe After Effects. Maybe voodoo's not the right word. I could probably choose a better word. Magic. I'll do magic in After Effects. That sounds way better. Is there any company that isn't at least secretly evil? I mean, if you're gonna get into the specifics of like how capitalism inevitably kind of has a tendency to corrupt, you know, businesses due to their fiduciary, you know, responsibility to continue growth for shareholders. Yeah, there's a lot to be said about that. I am not an economist, so it's difficult for me to really like give my fullest and truest opinion on it, other than to say I'm not a huge fan of big companies. I just think that they have a tendency to do things that are bad. Being in my company has no evil. I fucking love that, Joshy. Hell yes. Let's go. I can get down with that. But I mean, like, again, like, yeah, probably. The only reason why I'm having a hard time, like, truly giving into that is just because I know that it's complicated, and I am not the person to be, like, creating a hill to die on about things that are far beyond my understanding. I barely make money as it is. Can confirm. how humans develop. Adopt a layer. Oh, here we go. Which layer? Any layer? Do you want me to just call it any layer is Presmop Orange Ink? For layer 32? Absolutely. Thank you so much for claiming adopt a layer for 1,000. First layer name. There it is. You can see it right there. I'll scoot in just a little bit so you can properly see your new layer name. Just for you. There it is. Presmop's Orange Ink Registered Super Outline TM. Beautiful. We love that. Well, with that being said, I'll go ahead and name this one as color. So that I, you know. Also, folders are also included in this because in my opinion, I should be naming my folders as well. So if I forget to name my folders, it is your duty to make sure that it gets named. All right. That's great. I love that way too much. I gotta take a little screenshot of this. It's the first use of adopt a layer. It's gorgeous. It's what it is. Why the hell is an 11-pound box of Super Sculpey $100? Bro, I don't know. That's insane. I used Sculpey a lot in school, and I do not recall it being $100 for 11 pounds. I mean, granted, I usually got like the small boxes that you would buy in like an art store. But those were usually like $7? Like maybe $10? That's insane. All right. Let's keep going. Hopefully I have noticed that I am still cutting out a little bit. And I'm very sorry. It is okay to ask me to repeat things if I am cutting out. I will not be offended. It's gonna take me some time to figure out how to use my new mic setup, and also in the future I hope to make it so that I don't face away from my mic as much. And it is totally fair to make sure that I am actually talking into it. So yeah. All right, we're gonna keep going on this this art event. So like this is just the sketch, which is why like I'm like filling this in, but obviously it's all right. It's my duty, bro. Duty. All right, let's get some. Actually, I think I want the gum. Here we go. Did I actually color in the teeth, though? I did not. Okay, so then I actually do need to make sure to color in the teeth. I use the same color as the eyes, even though teeth do not do that. This is ridiculous. A 50-pound box of stoneware clay is like 36. I do not know why Sculpey is that expensive. I could not tell you. That is kind of egregious. Not gonna lie. Where are you buying from? Is it Amazon? Like, I'm trying to think of like in what world is that what? Can you sell that? Like, my words are not happening today. eBay. Ah. Thank you for an excuse for asking you to repeat because yours bad. No, it's totally okay. Like, I get it. Also, I have, you know, my auditory processing do be doing its work. So it's totally fine. You may have to ask me like to remember what it is I said in the off chance that it's like really far in the future or really far in the past rather. I'm good with words. So good with words. All right. This is good. Let's smile. I need to make a shocked. So I'm going to do that next. And then I will work on this one because this one's going to be taking this into After Effects and doing some very small That was my Windows noise, not your Windows noise. I'm getting all of my notifications right now for no good reason, despite having them on Do Not Disturb. I can't buy Sculpey script strictly from their site. I'd have to go to Walmart for Sculpey, and they're extremely limited on what they stock. Are you looking for a specific brand, like a specific color, or I guess you just want to get the biggest box possible, which is fair. I get that. All right, let's go ahead and make a new layer. I'll call this Shocked. I need to look at a Shocked emote. I think I know which one I was looking at to use as a reference. All right. All right. Now I want the biggest box possible, and I want to reuse it. And while I can do that with stoneware clay requires water to soften and reuse, and it gets messy. Oh no, I would use Sculpey 100% for most things. ADHD stands for Audio Hates Dragon. True. ADHD stands for Audio. Say that one more time. Can you repeat that? The other day we had our tabletop, one of our tabletop games, because some of our table is leaving to move, and so we had the tabletop at a gaming pub, and literally the guy gets me my drink, an IPA, I forget what it was called, and that's the part of the joke is he gave it to me and said, this is the IPA name, and he said, this is it, it's local for where you are. And then one of my table mates said, hey, what is that? And I literally don't remember. He had just said it to me, did not register it at all. So I was like, I don't know, IPA. That's all I got out of it. So, you know, what is what is remembering truly? Hey, ADHD makes you forget things in a split second. It just be like, oop, I don't remember. I don't remember. Yo, Cat! Welcome on in, gamer. How are you today? Hope you're having a good day today. We were doing stuff in Blender, but Blender kept crashing, so I decided to take the L and just render it off stream. trying to render a thing for a background. It just wasn't working. Just finished another commission. Nice. Killing it. I'm glad to hear that, by the way. I'm really glad to hear that that commissioning is working out for you. If anybody wants art, and I'm like too slow, there are like a gazillion other artists who will gladly take up commission work, and Kat is one of them. I've known Kat for a long time, and she's actually worked as a graphic designer for, I believe it was a paper, ? You can correct me if I'm wrong, Kat, but like good work, in my opinion. Awesome artist. Right there. Just in case I'm too slow, which is a valid point. I'm trying to be speedier. But you know. I'm just a little bit of a ding dong working just a little bit slow. I thought it was a paper. I'm pretty sure you were working there for a long time. Right? Because, like, I feel like I asked you that years ago and you were still working at that same company for the time that you had been working. So you've got what I'd like to call in the business industry standard, or not industry standard, but industry experience. Okay, let's see. I need to do... Here we go. Almost 8 years. In total, I have 14 years experience now. That's crazy. Was it like, were you mostly using like Illustrator and stuff? Because like, I find Illustrator very fun, but sometimes intimidating, depending on what I need to use it for. And I always feel like it never properly exports into Photoshop at a 1-to-1. It always exports like a little bit smaller or a little bit like off. So then when I try to use it for overlay stuff, it always ends up being like just a little bit off. And I'm like, I measured this. I even put the units in pixels. Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. I really want to learn more about InDesign. It looks like it's very similar to Illustrator. So I feel like it should not be too difficult. I was trying to mess around with it for like a resume a few months back, but I was getting a little overwhelmed, as I tend to with programs when I don't look at things. I used InDesign for work. Yo! It's a pretty neat program. I know you can also use it for web designing, like designing things kind of for the web. InDesign is super easy. I feel like I just kind of get overwhelmed way too easily. I should really go back and try InDesign one more time, because like I find that it works really well for text, where some other programs just don't. Yo, Kenneth, welcome on in, gamer. How are you? We're arting. I hope you're having a good day today. I guess it's because it's like, I really want to like, make it look fancy, but I always feel like it just looks like graphic design is my passion every time. Like I started working on it for my resume and it just looked like, you know, it just looked whack. I probably should just try importing assets into InDesign and then using those like in InDesign as opposed to trying to create everything in InDesign. But I can't help myself. Imagine finding anything tech related easy. You know, it's a catch-22 sometimes, Joshy. I find that when I really learn a program, I can do a pretty good job. Like, I would say that I understand Photoshop pretty well. I would say that I understand Clip Studio fairly well. I would say that I understand After Effects decently. And I would say that I understand, like, Illustrator well enough. Like, there's a lot of these programs I don't know, like, all of the, especially Photoshop, because Photoshop is surprisingly robust. And by surprisingly, I just mean they put a lot of shit in that program. You can do a lot in Photoshop. Like, it's why I can't get rid of it. Like, I saw a thing recently, and I want it to be true, where they were talking about, you know, like, Adobe products kicking down somebody, and then they showed all of the, like, either free or, recent darlings of art programs, you know, coming to save the day. And while I do agree, like, Clip Studio, amazing. And I've heard really good things about Inkscape, and I've heard really good things about, DaVinci. I forgot what the whole name is. Yes? My boy is yelling at me? Yes, Royce, what's wrong? What is it, boy? He's yelling. I can't get rid of Photoshop yet. Because it just does so much that I, enjoy being able to do that I'm stuck with it. A little bastard. What's up, Racy? He's down here by my leggy. Nickel to me. That's really funny. It's not even like it's like near 4. It's not even like it's like the time of the day when Trace is supposed to be home. He's just decided to come bother me. Where you going? What's up? And now he's just staring at me. Okay, I'm gonna get back to work. Alright. I think this is pretty good for what I need it for. I have also recently realized that when it comes to like tech, I don't quite understand it as much as I should. I would say that in terms of like the like Bezier curve of like computer knowledge. I would say that I'm above average, but that's like very barely above average because I've just been using a computer since I was little. But like I never took like a computer like literacy class or anything like that. So this is all hard knocks, man. It's also annoying how so many ADHD traits are extra annoying to other people with ADHD. Like my dad has it too. We both get annoyed when someone doesn't let us finish explaining our point, even if they understand. We also both get really annoyed when we understand someone else's point and they keep going, so we both annoy each other a lot like that. Well, it's because a lot of it is kind of like, I mean, for me, a lot of it is like just the impatience of everything. I feel like sometimes I when it comes to talking to people, am like, if I don't say what I'm about to say, I'm going to forget it. And I have to remind myself that you can't just interrupt people. And so sometimes I have to physically listen for a pause in discussion, or I will, in fact, interject, and it's a problem. It's something that I'm constantly working on, if I'm honest, because it can be annoying. And, like, you know, I do think that interrupting people is obviously rude. So, you know, trying to find that balance between, like, I have something I want to say, and I think I need to say it before I forget, and also, like, listening to people. I'm not a fan when people are like, yeah, I'm annoyed by people doing this, but then do it themselves. Well, life is full of reflection. You know what I mean? You have to be able to reflect on the things that you find frustrating and be willing to understand when it happens to you. I have enough trouble following conversations to begin with. You know? Yeah. I just dropped something. Nar! Where'd it go? 1 second. Where the fuck did it go, actually? Damn. Into the void it went. So long. Guess it's gone. Yep. That's gone forever. Into the void it goes. Such is life when you're on my desk. Yo, welcome back, Prez. How are you? We are just kind of chatting about life, TM. I don't really have, like, good advice on, like, how to, deal with, you know, the way that, ADHD can sometimes make you have, irritability with certain things, other than just be conscientious of it and be aware of the fact that, it's happening, I guess, you know? Like, I'm constantly having to remind myself that, I need to be listening and also be able to hold a conversation, or at the very least be able to, like, be aware of when I am starting to lose it so that I can properly let people know. I have a really bad habit of finishing people's sentences. It is actually one of the things that I am in constant, and I do mean constant vigilance over, because I do it a lot. But it's also why I have a tendency to, in groups of people, do be silent, because it's either being silent or it's being way too loud. Those are my two options, I guess. Jokingly, of course. It's just working on shit, I guess, you know? And being able to understand that the parts about you that you both cannot necessarily control, but that you can be aware of when it happens. I guess. Alright. Back to the drawing of stuff. Wait, why am I doing this on a different size? I'm gonna go ahead and draw on top of this to finish this off. Being silent or way too loud, nar. I mean, like, because it's usually a situation of, I swear I have ADHD, but I haven't been properly diagnosed yet. I do have anxiety and depression for sure. Days are really 50-50. So, my experience so far with getting tested for ADHD has been very interesting. I have to say that my family, genetically, there are people in my family on my mom's side with ADHD. And so there is some evidence that it is what I have. However, my doctor said that it is what I have. And then when I got a neuro test for it, they couldn't say conclusively because when you go in for those neurological tests, they take everything into account. The moment you open the door is kind of like the moment that the test starts, at least for me. Like they, I came in dressed. I came in with a goal, which was getting tested for ADHD. I came in listening and attentive, which are things that typically for people with ADHD don't have. But then when I took the test, I did meh to average to below average on things. But because I don't have any other history, they couldn't definitively say it. But because I have a doctor, they also told me that, like, just because these tests may be inconclusive as an adult, there is a chance that you just have enough coping mechanisms in your life right now that, like, the test won't give you an exact 100% certain answer, right? Because a lot of this stuff is also on a bit of a scale, right? Some people are more affected by the disorder more than others, right? It's a sliding scale. It's a situation of when you're tested. It's a situation of history. There's so much that goes into it that, like, the neurological test people couldn't tell me for sure, but that they said that if I got more sleep and came back later, they'd let me come get tested again, which was really funny. I don't know what that means, but so it was a situation of, like, my doctors say one thing, this test says another thing. I feel like it's pretty on point for me because I've always had anxiety and I've always had trouble with school, but they always chalked it up to me just being an anxious person. And so it's difficult. ADHD is definitely something that there's a lot of opinions on how it's diagnosed. I, for one, feel like it fits the best for me. I feel like I check a lot of the boxes that, like, feels close enough that, you know, when I take the medication, it doesn't make me feel rambunctious. It makes me feel pretty calm, actually. So I don't know. It's hard to test brains. And, like, because of how mental disorders work, a lot of this stuff is comorbid, which means that, like, a lot of the symptoms can be similar symptoms to other things, and I do think that if you go to a doctor, Kat, and you bring it up with them, they will at least be able to give you the steps that you need to start looking towards it. Because I will say that a lot of people can get treated for the symptoms of ADHD and not the cause. A lot of people who have untreated ADHD get anxiety and depression due to compound failure of the lack of treatment of ADHD. Not more like a 3D graph. There are a lot of different things that are a part of it. Some people have some of all of them. Some have only a few. Well, it's you know, I'm not a psychologist, so everything I'm saying is purely because I studied a little bit of psychology and also because I find it fascinating. So, like, everything I say is not even remotely a doctor, you know, prescribed, put a stamp on it and call that legit. But a lot of the times people get diagnosed with anxiety because the symptom is easier to treat than the disorder. And also there's a variety of other things that have to do with it, being that mental treatment has a tendency to be more about how it affects you in society rather than all of the other things that go on with that. So, like, if you are not causing any problems in school, you're less likely to be treated for it, which goes into the fact that there are several kinds of ADHD, which includes inattentive and hyperactive. And so you're more likely to be tested if you are of the hyperactive, because obviously if you're causing problems in class, you know, they don't want that. Whereas the inattentive is more just like, you might get tested asterisk if you're like failing and they want to figure out why you're not doing well in class. But if you happen to be like me and do pretty okay in class, albeit basically skirt by the skin of thine teeth, it may not happen. I literally was diagnosed with anxiety in 6th grade, and I got extra time on all of my tests because of it, because I just wasn't doing my assignments. Why? I don't know. I barely even remember why I got diagnosed to begin with. So I asked my parents one day, and they were just like, I don't know. And I was just like, okay. They basically said, we think it was because you weren't doing well in school or something. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I also can't tell you why some people are diagnosed while others aren't. And I also can't tell you why it seems like more people are being diagnosed now than they used to be. I would say that it has a little bit to do with what the criteria has been set to, because a lot of this has to do with how the DSM-V defines symptoms and defines how many you need in order to have a disorder, quote unquote. And so I think that, you know, if you look at that, it is part of it, I guess. I don't know. It's been like way too long since I've studied psychology, so I can only give you my ding-dong opinion. But if you also struggle with the symptoms of ADHD, there are channels like How to ADHD that I think at least can give some idea of how to best handle what you're dealing with, regardless of diagnosis, I guess. So, for example, I follow that channel, and I have been following a lot of the resources that my therapist had given me to try and, you know, at least deal with it, regardless of, you know, how much my medication can help or not. School has been super tough since 5th grade for me. Focusing was non-existent, and I struggled doing homework, though for some reason I did extremely well BSing essays. So my mom tests for learning disabilities. I get a lot of details about it. That's true, actually, Kenneth. If you have anything that you would like to say in response to the ramble that I've given, by all means, because I would say that I know that you also have some experience with it due to other stuff. More people are getting diagnosed because more people are getting tested. It's more of an option. That's a good point to bring up. It's similar with any kind of, I guess, test, if you think about it. If there aren't a lot of options for people to go and get tested, then there will be less people with that, as opposed to not getting any help. Yes. I like that, though. I like that answer, because a lot of people kind of take this sort of stuff and they'll be like, oh, you know, correlation and causation, which is like how we try and, understand data. But I think that there's a lot to be said that a lot of it is just that it's an option now. And it's, for some people, for me, it was expensive, but for some people, it's more affordable, so to speak. I think my music stopped. Very rude. Very rude of my music to stop. I didn't tell it to stop, so very mean. All right, let's go back to the art. Go. The one thing that the neurological test told me that I can't stop thinking about is just that my working memory is ass. Which is the memory that you use in order that it's like, I think it's like between storing your short term and your long term, or it is considered your short term memory. I'm really not sure, but that was the one thing that they said was like, that's the worst. You're just not doing that. I'm extremely radicalized because I've been wronged by the school system and I have gotten passionate about it. And like, I understand that. I obviously can't speak on Canadian schools either, and I can understand that it can be very frustrating to be upset about that. Wow, butt spot gone crazy. Nickel 2 radicalized because I have been wronged by the Nickel 2 Nickel 2, and I have gotten passionate about it. I think that you should consider taking that passion and working it into advocating. I think that that could work out really well, Dragon. Seriously. I think if we had more people who advocated for that sort of thing in school, I think that we could find that a lot more people get help. If that is what you want to do, of course. I'm not trying to make people do anything, but I do think that having the experience could help. Ah, crap. Alrighty, so I'm just trying to draw out the features right now. And I'm kind of, like, a lot of the emotes are, like, slightly different in style, I'm realizing. I'm gonna try and make them consistent with the actual coloring and see how that goes. The Nickel 2 system. Gotta watch out for the Nickel 2 system, man. Big Nickel. If I ever got big enough that I could be considered Big Nickel, I don't know, man. I think something happened along the way. That doesn't work out the way I want it to. Okay. Let's try to draw, like, the little, like, uvula or whatever. We're just gonna leave it like this. We're just gonna call this good. Draw maybe the little teeth. A bickle? Not a pickle? Alright. So for tomorrow's stream, depending on how much I get done today, I may take a little cheat day and do a video game. I haven't decided yet, though. Because I know I said I'd do art. It depends on how much I manage to get done on stuff that I need to work on today. If I do, I'll let you know in advance. Otherwise, most likely, it's just going to be more art. I've been trying to finish off getting these video game. I would like to. I've been thinking about it today. I just also I want to stick to my schedules that I say, you know, but I don't want to burn out. And I am a little concerned about that. But at the same time, I also want to get stuff going enough that I can actually, like, you know, I gotta be able to, like, make work, you know? I haven't decided yet. In Canada, you are beaver. I'm a beaver? Do you promise? Beavers are whack. Have you guys seen the new, like, True Facts video about beavers? Those things are fucking wild. Absolutely insane creatures. Ready? What the hell? That cat's doing something. I gotta go check it. I gotta go check on him real quick. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna go see what the heck my cat's doing. He's up to no good, that's for sure. Yo, EXO! How are you? I will be right back, but I hope you're having a good day today. Give me like 2 seconds, my cat's being shady. I am back. We are back. I think it was the little girl. I think she jumped off of something, and it made me think that, like, they knocked something over. Anyway. Oh, that's so cute! Look at that little ball of yarn! That's adorable! Oh, that's so cute. I love that so much. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing all right, Exo. It's nice to hear from you. All right. 2 seconds. I know, I did times up. I hope you guys can forgive me for being a little bit off. I made them. I love them. They're so cute. The way you're able to make them look, like, really, like, distinct on, Twitch is awesome, because I always feel like I try really hard, but sometimes my emotes feel like they, have a little bit of blurriness when I make them. I work very hard to work against it, but I just like how crisp those are. Very crisp. Alrighty. So, just kind of cleaning this up. Because I'm gonna color it in, and then I think I'm gonna call those done, and then I have to make I need to make the sections of the emote that is gonna be animated, and then I gotta animate it. You're welcome, Kat. I am glad to hear that commissioning stuff is working out for you. It always brings me joy to hear when artist friends are able to make money off of their art. I will say, making emotes has also really helped me with expressions, because there are so many unique ways to make an expression that I feel like I have gotten back into being able to do that for a long time. Back in high school, it was my favorite thing to do was to make expressive art, but then when I went to college, I found that I was focusing way too much on the actual anatomy of things, that I lost a lot of the expressive nature of my art. And so I've been trying to reclaim that back. And sometimes I can. I still need references, though. All right. I yarn for you all to be happy. Nice. Brush. There it is. A bigger brush. Just because, like, I don't need this to be super clean because I'm just filling it in. So what I'm doing right now is when I do my sketch, when I do the sketch part of my emotes, as like part of my what I have people pay me for, is I like to have it colored in Even though technically a sketch is not colored in, I like to have it colored in because oftentimes I want to make sure that it looks good small. So this is a good way to do it, to see what colors I'm using and to see how it looks with the pure colors, even if the sketch itself is a little messy. And then I'll usually fix it back up. I love that emote so much that Oni made. That is such a cute little emote. Can we just talk about how cute Oni watch is? It's adorable. All right. Yeah. Ah, I didn't grab the color. Ah! Oh, wow. Calibration went, like, way off. Can we talk about how cute every art Oni makes is? I agree. Every art that Oni makes is so adorable. Literally love it so much. And Oni's given me some really good tips for making emotes, which I now use. I really like having the little square of how big I want the emote to look, and then I just clip it down, and then I export that, and it's been so helpful. I think this... Yeah, that's like something else. Got it. Oni, what you doing there? Hey, Oni's sleeping. Oni's doing a little snooze. Alright. Actually, I think I want that to be the belt, so I will just leave that alone. All right. Crap. And what I need to figure out next is some of the animated emotes. Because of the way After Effects works, I can actually like I can just use like the same like animation frames and then just place the actual art inside of it, so that I can just like, instead of having to reanimate it every single time, I could just do that instead. So I'm really excited to try and mess around with that when I get the opportunity. I will gladly not shut up about how much I love my friend's art. Ignore mine, though. I don't talk about that. No, Josh, your art's great. What are you talking about? Like, look at those emotes. You literally made Clickle Clackle, and it's like everyone's favorite emote. Like, you made Clickle Clackle and fucking Riot. And we love these emotes so much. Look at these. They're so fucking great. I love them. It's just me gaming. Your art is included in the beautiful art. All right. Jesse, you art the bomb. It's true. Legally. Gotta listen, it's legally true. Art has the very personal touch. I think you can see how much of your emotion goes into that. I agree, 100%. I think that's true. Listen, I know that a lot of art ends up getting, about, like, how much of it is, like, I'm trying to think of the best word for this. How detailed or how exact to life it needs to be, but like, you gotta understand that art is, at the end of the day, a way of human expression, and so like, you need to be aware that like, even if you feel like what you make is not up to snuff with other people's stuff, the fact of the matter is that people want your art, and they want it regardless, because it has your personal touch, exactly like Advo said. Like, there's so much to be said about how you particularly show emotion in your emotes that cannot necessarily be replicated by other people. Even when this is what's so fascinating about emotes, in my opinion, because like even if people do very similar styled emotes, they are not really the same. So like even if you like try to like even if I tried to replicate exactly that, I would not get it to the exact way that you do it. You know? This is the part of the show where I remind everyone that all art is beautiful. And I will not shut up about it. Crap. I will, however, not grab the right color instead. Art is in general is unique to the artist. Yes. There is a reason why even in like fine art, there's a lot of art that doesn't necessarily fit the standards of what makes quote unquote good art, because you have to understand that a lot of art is about how people feel about it, as well as about how you know, how it's crafted. I don't know. I could go on and on, but I think you get the point. Wow. That's adorable. I didn't realize it moved. It moves. Wow. Good art is guidelines. Like, it's like, I don't know. It's most of what makes things considered good art is based within the genre of the art that you're looking for. Like for example, like there's a lot of things about concept art that they would say makes it good, but you don't have to necessarily be like a master of artistry. You just have to be able to follow the rules that they have in line to making good concept art. And what usually goes down into concept art depends on the concept you are trying to emulate. So for example, with video games or with CG, there's a specific way you want to represent the concept art in order to get texture and shape. Whereas concept art for like fashion is going to be completely different, you know? So even like concept art TM is not like a end all rule. I don't know. Oni, Nickel Faye, Seraph, and Kaylee could all send me a love emote, but no matter, it wouldn't be the same as yours. I would still love all the emotes, but yours just has a really special place in my heart. Advo, put that on a t-shirt, because I think you just described how art works. What about art where the artist makes it not beautiful, not on purpose? Would you say that's beautiful, huh? I mean, like, so, yes, but it really depends, because you're right. There is a subset of art that is about making things grotesque and ugly, and I still think that that's, like, a valid piece of art. Obviously, like, line withstanding, I can't give you every single instance where it may not necessarily be true, but, like, I am just of the opinion that, like, there's just a lot that to be described about what makes art, and it's really not, something that can be determined by just one person, you know? If you're good, you know when you can get away with breaking them. That is legit, okay? Art, it is why they say to learn the basics before you try and break the basics, Prez. And it's why art school can be really useful for that, but it is also not required. Same with, like, going to school for, like, I don't know, other things. Like, I went to school, I'm very glad I went to school, but there are people who are doing amazing with their art who did not go to school. And we are both, valid, I guess. Yeah, like, look at the little lurk. It's so good. And I literally use, like, Advo notes, like, all the time. It's so cute. I have a lot of opinions about art, if anybody wants them, because they're basically just me going on a rant about pontificating the meaning of art. Not just one of the few times you did a good job or anything. Mm-hmm, it's true. I need to look at... Okay. Like, this is like a bright yellow. That makes sense, though. And then I need a... brown. And then I'll need to double check to see how this looks saturated. Oops. There we go. I don't know. What did I do here that made this... I guess it is that color. It just... I feel like it doesn't pop out there. I mean, it doesn't really need to be fair. My lurk. No problem, cat. I hope you have a good lurk and a good rest of your day. Alright. We'll see how this goes, because with these two different, like, colors together, I have a feeling that they're gonna look a little bit too samey. Actually, they're just enough different saturation I might be able to get away with it. We'll see. That I might just do as this color, actually. I was gonna do it as the silver color I was using, but it's too much. Joshi, I hope you have a good day, and I hope you understand that your art is important to a lot of people. I just think it's crucial to be conscientious of that. Alright, this is good. We're gonna call this done. I can also show off... Oh, yes! That's also a good one. I do love Advo Sit so much. It's so cute. Alright, we're gonna call that good. Wait, brain. You're okay, dragon. I was like, oh, I guess Joshy's leaving? Alright. Stuff. Shocked. Then I need to do one for, this face. Alright. Now I need to draw out the intermachinations of this one. And we'll be done with sketches, and I'll be able to show this all to Kenyor, which is awesome. It's taken me way too long, but I'm ready to be able to do that. I love how Advosit was meant to just be a piece of art and then it worked out as an emote. I mean, it's kind of similar to what happened to Advocado. Joshy, your art has probably made me cry the most out of all the art I've received. Aww, and mainly because I always feel the work and emotion that went into it. Doesn't quite feel the same as Onis or Nickels. Of course, they put in an extreme amount of work, but I think people know what I mean. I do. I understand exactly what you're saying, Advo. 100%. And you're valid. 115%. I could continue, but I think I brought my point across. I love your art, period. Advo, you are such a sweet soul. And I think that your words come across to Joshy 100%. At least I think they come across to me. I shouldn't say how they come across to Joshy. Joshy's allowed to say how they come across to Joshy. But for sure I see it. I had so many other ideas for stuff I wanted to draw when I did it, and then I had an awful art block, and that was the only thing I could motivate myself to do because I so badly wanted to give Advo something. I think it came out stunning. A fucking art block sucks. Art block can kiss my whole ass. Alright, so I think for this, the only thing that's gonna be different is, the arm's gonna be the only thing that moves, and then I might have the character open their mouth at the end when they succeed in the arm wrestle. But other than that, I think I'm going to try and keep it relatively simple. Alrighty. Crap. That eye is looking mighty sus. It's raining outside, and it's the most cozy while also watching Nimble art. I wish it would rain over here. I feel like it was gonna rain. It'll probably rain later today if it hasn't rained yet. But I love rain while drawing. It is my favorite thing, actually. So I will manifest rain for myself like you've got rain. Ah, rain. Aw, Joshy. Yes, good. Alright. So I realized a mistake here that is too late for. I want rain, too hot outside. You all need rain. I hope it comes soon. I'm sure that over time it'll hopefully cool down for Europe. I know right now it's just particularly hot. But I think give it some time and it will. Obviously, this will be a temporary relief, but I think we can all agree that it's needed. Aww. I've been considering several types of clay, and I think I'm just gonna wait till next payday to figure out what I'm gonna buy. In the meantime, I'm gonna buy a kigurumi. I've been eyeing for a couple of months now. Ooh, cozy kigurumi. I kind of want a kigurumi. God, that'd be awesome. The closest I have is, like, a couple of, like, I have, like, this, like, it's completely destroyed now because washing it, but, like, I had this, like, unicorn blanket that I can, like, the hood part has, like, a unicorn on it. It's pretty dope. Today I tried to write one program all day at work. I'm gonna give you a high five, Prez. That's amazing. I understand. I'm sure it's not easy with the fucking heat. You did your best. You did great. I'm sure the program is stunning. Or at least the parts that you got written down. Oops. I couldn't figure it out, and colleagues couldn't help me. I still can't figure it out. If you know, I mean, I guess depending on how comfortable you feel about it, I'm sure you could ask in the programming channel and maybe you could get some advice. Obviously it's up to your comfort, because I'm sure that when it comes to working on stuff for work, there's a lot of, there's a lot to be discussed over, like, you know, proprietary, all that stuff. Y'all are so cute. I have two I've been eyeing, but one's more expensive for whatever reason. What's it look like? I'm curious. Because, like, when I was, like, younger, I was looking at some, like, kigurumis, but I wanted a Pichu kigurumi, but I could not find one to save my life. Oh, you're cute! Advo, it's you! A lot to learn all at once. It's a framework I never worked in. It's a lot to learn all at once. That's fair. I'm sure you'll figure it out, though. You seem like a very smart person when it comes to programming. You were able to teach me some stuff, so I feel like this is very possible. Just don't give yourself too much of a, don't, no, it's you! Don't give yourself too much, stress over it. It's the EVA-1 kigurumi. It's like $112. The other one I've been eyeing is the EV-1, and that's like $80. I wonder if the EVA-1 is more complicated because it's beyond Genesis, and they're just like upcharging for Evangelion. My opinion on art. There are two layers of art. One is stuff that was designed specifically to be entertaining and or make you think about stuff. Basically everything we call art, music, painting, stories. And then there's anything designed to make you feel something or do. Ads, the shape of a cup, the simple choice of what color you want your room to be. Anything designed with more thought than how do I make this work the best, all art. I think that there's a lot of truth in what you said. I think that there is definitely two different kinds of art, and I do think that art is a subjective term. So I do agree with you on that, actually. I think that I would call some ways that programming is art to me, because it sure does feel like art when I'm like trying to like work through the process. But you know, that's the thing with like terminology as vague as art as well. Like a lot of it is just because like it's just a very vague term. It also ships out from Japan, so probably also scalping as well. And I can't buy the EVA VODS mark for whatever reason. That sucks. I mean, I bet it's still pretty good quality, even though it's hard to justify buying from a scalper, in my opinion. I understand that. I wouldn't judge you though. There are so many forms of art. I mean, I would probably consider speedrunning an art as well. I think that when it comes to the word art, you could definitely consider things that are made with a specific kind of finesse that only individuals with enough passion can provide is like art, you know? Not in a way to like gatekeep people who don't provide the same amount of finesse, but like there's a lot to be said about like the reason why things become an art is because the person who does it so much that it's basically second nature to them, and they have their own special fine-tuned way of approaching the problem. And I do think that that is art in a lot of ways, right? I would definitely call that art. Sorry, I'm yawning. I haven't even like... I don't know why I'm like crashing so hard right now. Advoca artist, actually true. It's oversized pajamas, not a GPU or an anime figure, so I don't really care. Plus it's glow. Oh, well, I mean, if it's glow in the dark, absolutely buy that shit. I keep wanting to press 4 because I keep thinking that if I press 4, it's gonna make me laugh. I don't have a laugh PNG, so I can't do that. But imagine me busting out laughing. Oh my god, why am I like, I'm out here like, gonna fall asleep on stream. Oops. It's too cozy. The maximum cozy. So cozy the streamer falls asleep. That's when you know that you've reached maximum cozy. There's always another day. They won't fire me on the spot for that. Yes, they can't possibly. I think that you're gonna be okay. I think that you'll find that you, like, a lot of working on, I mean, at least from, like, what I understand from, like, what Trace does, too, is, like, when it comes to, like, working with programming stuff, I feel like the time that it takes for you to learn it is also part of the process of working, you know? I don't know, some people's standards of, like, what needs to get done in a workday are too high for what humans can accomplish. Yo, Unlurk, welcome on back, Kareem. I hope that your sketching went well. It sounds like you got it done. Nice old couch. I still do not have any snacks, though. I'm very sorry. I will find snacks. They are somewhere in this blank void behind me. I find that reading the documentation is a very important part of programming. That is the biggest thing that I am struggling with, actually, Prez, is because I don't like reading, but I do find that when I read what I am trying to understand, it helps. Posted in Talent Show. Let me go check it out. Oh, that's so adorable. I love it. Ah, it's so cute. Ah, it's adorable. Thank you so much for sharing. Also known as RTFM. I get told that a lot, actually, Prez. It's my biggest flaw, is not RTFMing. Listen, if the manual wanted to be read, it would just be absorbed through osmosis through my eyes. Thank you for sharing it with us, Kareem. It is awesome. I can't wait to see if you finish it. I'm excited. It looks so cute. What's it from? I'm so curious. Are you making like stuff for like printing for what's the word? Cons? Also read the error message. That helps too. You know? Yes, it does help a lot. Unless it's like unless it's a logic error, and then sometimes I don't feel like it'll give you the right issue. A weeb game called Project Sekai. I just need to practice people and not animals. Oh hell yes! I think I've heard of Project Sekai. I've never played it, but I think I've heard of it. At least, at the very least. I think I'm gonna do that part on a separate layer. Alright. I just had a non-art idea. I had plans to build a cosplay to wear to work on Halloween, but I think I may just wear the Eva Kigru instead. That's smart. That's genius. I think you should do that. That's so much less work too, and it's adorable, and you get to be cozy at work. That's like a win-win. My other tasks include a ton of onboarding courses. Oh, those are fun. This is the new job, right? This is the new place that you started working at recently? Just take it in one step at a time. A lot of onboarding does that to you. I mean, every job that I've ever done that has a lot of onboarding is like, I don't remember all of it at once. They're just trying to like get you a crash course. Oh no, I realized I have to line this piece. You can do it, Kareem. I believe in you. I believe in you. It's even funnier because most of my coworkers are boomers or college-age kids who don't look like they'd be in an anime. You know, at least Evangelion's a pretty, like, well-known one. I would be curious to see how many people recognize what you're wearing. You may end up finding out that there's, like, some people who are, like, you know, nerds. Some fellow nerds. My cat is going to town. Sorry about yawning in your all's face. Well known, bro. I wasn't aware of Evangelion's existence until like 4 years ago. I think that says a lot about the amount of anime I have watched, Sissel. I do apologize for that. I just know it's very big in Japan. But you have a good point. Just because I think it's well known doesn't necessarily mean that it's well known. I just, you know. So recently, like, my little brother has been getting into anime, and it's really funny because, like, most of my family, like, knew that I was watching anime, obviously. But now he's like, what do you recommend? And I'm just like, oh, I have so fucking many, I have so much goddamn, recommendations. You've opened up a can of anime, which is what I am, basically, a repository for anime. I don't watch as much nowadays. I haven't watched a lot of new stuff. Maybe that just says a lot about, like, as you get older, you just don't watch all the new things or whatever, but, like, I got you in terms of, like, anime from the, like, 70s-ish to, like, you know, the early 2000s and some of the new stuff, but not as much. Unless it's on Netflix, in which case, then I will watch it because it's easy to watch. Anime repository? I am. That's me. I think. Unless I might also be misusing the word of repository. Can I get Clone Nickel to get anime? I wish, Prez. That'd be amazing. But yeah, fucking Evangelion is... Evangelion is weird because, the creators are weird. And also low-key tax evaders, but they've got that sorted, so it's fine. Plus, a lot of people in Japan apparently evade taxes, or at the very least, the people who did, what's it called? It was an anime, it was a light novel, it was an isekai, but it wasn't Sword Art Online. I don't remember the name of it. God, I'm gonna go Google it, because if I don't remember it, it's gonna drive me crazy. God, it's gonna literally drive me crazy. The creator had a mental breakdown near the end of the series creation, which is why it's so fucking weird. I didn't realize that the creator also had a mental breakdown for Evangelion. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of the like work environment for anime and manga is pretty intense. I know that like a lot of Dead Man Wonderland had like a 9-month hiatus on account of the creator had a child. So, you know, like that happened. I just remember because like I was reading it and then it stopped and then it came back and I was like, and then it finished and it was okay. It finished all right. It was also super into psychology as well, which also contributed to the weirdness of Evangelion. I had no idea. I know no anime. Listen, there's so much. I have lots of weird anime knowledge. I have a My Anime List, ! MAL, if you also have one and you want to, like, you know, follow me or whatever. You can tell I went on a wiki binge. Oh, listen, I hold hands with you on wiki binges. I do the same thing. I had to do a lot of discussion for anime, actually. I did nobody make fun of me. One of our classes was talking about media, and I don't remember what my thing was about, but I basically went over the history of Evangelion and discussing the cultural impact it had on America. And I don't remember what I said, but I just know that I was going over how they use religious iconography, and the reason is literally, and I quote, "'cause it's cool." And, like, how that's why it, like, you know, was a big thing to try and like not digest, but like theorize about here. Maybe I'll watch anime someday. I mean, if you ever need any recs, Hunter x Hunter is a good one. I've heard Demon Slayer's good. I haven't watched it yet. My brother told me I need to watch it soon. All sorts of shit. If you want an anime that is like a mecha that actually uses the Christian iconography to mean something, TM, there is an anime that does it. I don't recommend it though, because it also is fucking weird. I have to remember the name of it though. I have way too many animes that I've watched. Let me look at the things that I'm trying to figure out. Yes, throw words at me. I got you. I can throw more words. Cowboy Bebop's a really good one. I've never finished it, but it's good. Violet Evergarden, I will recommend to the day I die if you want a good cry. I should check that out. Isn't that based off of VN? Or am I, like, misremembering shit? I wanted to look at what the anime that I was thinking of is. There's a couple of them, actually. I have to look at my list. I'm not talking about Raxiphon. It's called... I'm looking through my list. I'll find it eventually. Why have I watched so much anime? Oh, it's in here somewhere. Fuck. Oh, Log Horizon is the name of the anime/visual novel that was on a really long hiatus on account of the mangaka being charged for tax evasion, which is apparently a thing that happens a couple of times to people in Japan. At least that is also what happened to Gynex. I think it's an original work. Oh, but there's a couple of things that will... Oh, I'll have to check it out then. Also, yeah, Madoka Magica is really good. I will say that it took me at least till the second episode to really get into it. I found that the first time I tried to watch Madoka Magica, I just couldn't get into it. I didn't like the art style, but it is really, really good. Madoka Magica is really good. Don't listen to the dude who made it, though. He's kind of an asshole because he's a bit of a dick. And we just ignore him, you know, death of the author and all of that. We just ignored the Madoka Magica author, and we just allow for the actual story to be what it is presenting to us, and not the secret meaning he was trying to present. If I'm recalling what I was told like forever ago. But that Log Horizon is not the weird mecha that I was talking about. That's just another isekai that's actually pretty good, but it's more about the logistics of getting stuck in an isekai world and less about the adventure that you would go through. It's more about the like politics and intrigue of like trying to get along with people. You have seen my Mal and how small the list is. I can give you more recs. Honestly, Dragon, I have tons, but I also will say that a lot of what I like to watch is like horror, as well as gore and more adult themes. So like that's something you have to account for. I'll have to look into the Madoka Magica author. There's quite a few authors who don't turn out great, unfortunately. I don't remember the specifics, Sissel, and maybe you doing the research can better give me knowledge, because it's been a while since I looked into it. I just recall him giving an interview and being disappointed that people thought that Madoka Magica was like a pro-feminist thing, and that he actually didn't mean it for it to be that way. It's been a while since I've like looked at the interview, but that's what I recall hearing. But I also hear a lot of stuff about mangaka that ends up not being true. So, you know, and then it makes sense that the dude was doing tax evasion. Listen, I don't know the whole story about why that happened, but yeah, you got a point there, Kenneth. Oh, we don't talk about Rurouni Kenshin. I can't... Do you know how sad it is that I can't even recommend Rurouni Kenshin as a fucking anime because I don't want to support that dude and whatever it is he does? It's pretty depressing, actually, because I loved the anime, but like all things, sometimes you have to let it go when it still can potentially... Like, it's not like, you know, it's kind of similar to like Harry Potter for me, where it's like, while I appreciate Harry Potter, I have to be aware of the fact that by actively giving money to it, I am promoting what they believe in, and therefore giving them the money that they need to allow for them to have their positions of power. And so, you know, that's always fun and sucks, but like, that's not everybody has to do that. And like, I get it, you know, it's not easy. Taking a hard look at the series shows some pretty stuff. I mean, when you realize that like Kenshin and the person that was supposed to be his love interest had like several years difference, it kind of makes sense, everything else that you find out about it. You try to look at those things with a grain of salt though. At least I do, but with all of the knowledge we have, I guess it makes sense. I don't have the brain space to commit to a TV show. Understood. I've recently started watching Westworld again, or watching Westworld again. I started to watch Westworld, and I'm kind of sad I never saw it before, but it's really cool. It's not an anime, by the way. That's a regular TV show. That's a Western television show, not an anime. Most of the shows that I've been watching lately have been like stuff on Disney Plus and then stuff on HBO, because I was paying for anime, but I am a plebe and I only watch the dub because I don't want to try and read subtitles. I think we're still on season 1 of Westworld, Kenneth. We are learning about the potential inner machinations of the world, and that's all we know. I've yet to learn much else. I'm too busy dealing with the trippy sentience discussion that they're making us have, and it's fascinating, truly. It's truly a very fascinating show. But if I could just remember what this... Okay, I'm still trying to look. I'm sorry. I will get back to drawing, but you guys have nerd sniped me about anime, so we're taking this. This is where we are. Oh, Madlax. It's an early 2000s anime, and it's all right. Madlax. I feel like I've heard of that. I don't think I've ever checked that out though. mean, I'll check that out. That sounds fascinating. I mean, 90s anime always is going to be like, or early 2000s anime specifically is going to be like a bit of a hit or miss. Oh, it's made by the... Interesting. I did not realize that it was a spiritual successor to El Cazador de la Bruja. I will definitely have to check it out. That's a very fascinating anime. Indexing computer topics to distract Nickel with. Oh yeah, let's fucking listen. It is not difficult to do that to me. I also did never check out Noir by the same producers. So I'll look into that, Sissel. I was a huge fan of El Cazador de la Bruja. I don't know if it really reads as well nowadays as it used to, but I also don't really care necessarily. Like I would definitely say that like some anime is just doesn't read super well nowadays. Yeah, so apparently they made Madlax, Noir, and El Cazador de la Bruja. They're all supposed to be like a trequel for fucking trilogy. Heard some woman named McGonagall got hit with a trademark or something for using her own. Are you joking? Shut up. That pisses me off, Dragon. That's so shitty. You can't copyright a name, can you? Maybe you can. I don't feel like you can. I'm still trying to find this damn anime that I was talking about. It must be like way down here. Okay, no, I'm at the bottom of my list, so I don't know why I can't find it. Okay, let's do completed. That will help me, like, okay. Alright, here we go. Let's look at my completed list. Oh, Angel Beats is a really good one. So, like, it's a trilogy. I don't know how similar they are. I've only ever watched Bruja. So, Bruja's about a girl with, like, magical powers and, being, tagging along with an assassin who is trying to keep her alive, and then the wacky, shit they get into. Trademarks are different from copyright. Interesting. I didn't realize you could not use a name, though. If it's like a name that someone has. Where is this freaking thing? Bokurano is really good too. But it's kind of sad, so don't watch it if you don't want anything to like ruin your day, because it might. Trying to find this one. I know I watched it. I know it's on my list. Maybe it's because I went to go watch it again. I bet it's because it was because I was gonna rewatch it recently, and I just couldn't get back into it. So I left it on my to be completed or whatever. Oh my god, I'm gonna go crazy. Ah. I should probably get back to actually drawing, maybe. And then I'll, but this is where I'm at. Getting, beamed by the need to find this thing. Oh, Blue Gender is kind of interesting. Even colors. Oh, that's right. I forgot that they trademarked, like, Pure Black or whatever. Nani the fuck? Why does Zoro have Madlax and Noir, but not El Cazador? It's probably because Funimation has El Cazador. I'm pretty sure that that's a Funimation thing. Can't access her own income, so she decided to make and sell pro-trans Harry Potter stuff and donate it to a trans support charity. Well, that's nice, at least. That sucks at... Wow, that's so... Ooh, that really does, like, boil my onions. Did they, like, remove it from my anime list? That seems not like something that they would do. Well... I don't want to have to, like, do this again. It was called Aquarion, now that I'm remembering it. Aquarion is an anime, and it does things. And they talk about stuff. And it's fine, but it's mostly corny. It's very early 2000s, and I wouldn't recommend it to most people. But I have seen it, so you know. That's a thing. I think that people need to understand the distinction between copyright, trademark, patents, and trade secrets. I think that you're right, Prez. It is actually something that I definitely don't have the best knowledge of, actually. I know some just because, you know, Trace deals in a lot of that, but I definitely could be better equipped to understand it. You wouldn't misunderstand it. Zoro, as a site to Yarhar. That is weird. I wonder if Funimation made it so that you couldn't Yarhar it. It's very possible. Like of all the things they might have, like, you know, cease and desisted it or whatever. That's really sad. There's a woman named McGonagall, and she got hit with a trademark for using her own name in her shop by Harry Potter people. Unrelated. Right? Unrelated to Harry Potter, and then she decided to be a little bitter and just start making, like, pro-trans Harry Potter stuff and donate it to charity. Which is kind of baller, not gonna lie. Alright, 1 second. What? How the fuck does the word unnecessary exist? Who the fuck can spell that word right on the first try? Not me. But I also can't spell very many words right on the first try, so I am not the person to be asking about that. I'm glad you were able to get that out of your system, Advo. I do understand, though. Words are dumb. Coming from me, I think words are dumb. This is why I work in art. I don't have to deal with words. I once heard about a comedian who legally changed his name to Hugo Boss in protest of them abusing the Boss trademark. I'm pretty sure that Prince also changed his name legally because of that. I don't remember what the specifics were, but I'm pretty sure that he changed his name to something that was very difficult to spell out in protest of his own company. Producers? I don't know. Something like that. Found Cazador on another site. Let me know how you feel about it. It's been a while since I've watched it. I just find that the setting is really interesting, as well as I watched the dub because, again, I'm a plebe. I used to watch subs as a child. As I got older, my ears did too, so now I just watch dubs. Unfortunately. But, damn it! Damn it! F. Gotta try that one more time. I did wonder why it was in the wrong color. Crap. There we go. Unfortunately, won't be watching it for a good while. Busy with school uniform season and all that jazz. But since Cazador is part of a trilogy with Max and Noir, I'm bound to like it maybe. Yeah. I would say that it's a pretty interesting anime. It's got a really interesting story. It's been a while since I've watched it. But I really liked the main characters. I thought that they were really interesting. And all that stuff. Another good anime is It Invaded. Is really good. I think I watched it through. Might have been Funimation. But that one's pretty good. It's about like dreams or like memories. It's kind of actually suspiciously similar to the Somnia Files, but less wacky. A little bit more straightforward. You can defend yourself from a trademark case if you can prove that your product could not be excuse me, reasonably confused with what the trademark holder has registered. For example, T-Mobile Magenta. You can't use it in a business related to telephones, but you might be fine in another. I had no idea. I guess I should consider that if I ever get fucking huge. That's the kind of shit that I would just not think about, if I'm honest. I think it's important, though, to think about that, though. Obviously. I am in the process of separating these out so that I can put them into After Effects and start animating them. There we go. I saw some stuff about the Somnia files. I'm so interested. Kenneth, it is definitely your vibe. I'm obsessed with the game. The game is bizarre. It's weird. It's very anime. It's very Spike Chunsoft. I wanted to go on a rant on Twitter, but I didn't know if I was like educated enough to make this rant. But it is my opinion that AI, the Somnium Files, is probably like I wouldn't say it's like a love letter to like anime or anything, but it's kind of like an interesting love letter to Chunsoft itself, because one of the things about Chunsoft is that they are a localizer, meaning that they translate stuff for other countries, or at least I believe that they translate stuff into English for people. And there's a lot of jokes in that game that I bet were made in the original Japanese that they managed to eloquently make in the English as well, in the same kind of joke, meaning, so for example, there's a lot of jokes in anime and manga that have to do with the character that you're using to write out what you're saying. And there's many different characters and they all have different meanings. But, you know, they all can be used to say the same word. So there's a lot of like funny jokes like that in the game. So for example, there's something that would be like, this is a high top, or a high top stool. And they'll be like, wait, there's a high school here? And like all that kind of weird stuff, right? I just think it's really funny about the fact that like they were able to make these jokes read in English as well as they would have in the original Japanese. Because a lot of the times in like manga and stuff, those kinds of jokes have to be explained in like an addendum. So, you know. Real quick, I want to read something. Trademarks are also have to be registered and actively defended for them to hold. That explains why you have to be willing to do that. Which, unlike copyright, it's automatic and you can selectively enforce it. So trademark is usually what people are enforcing actively, right? Not copyright. Copyright is just something that you that is done, I guess. Question: what should we use the suggested channels for any suggestions, or would it be better idea to make an anime specific channel, because I have a shitload of suggestions. So I just have like an anime channel, Sissel, that you could probably just post your suggestions to. Since it's not really like trafficked, you could probably just use that. I believe it should be called Give Nickel Anime, I believe is the channel name, if you can see it. And I'm wrong about the name thing. It just happened that she had the name Agano. The flag was about a photo she took of Hogwarts Castle. Still bad, though. Yeah, if you could post the Reddit link, though, if you want me to read it, it'll probably be more likely read if you post it to the actual, like, media channel in our Discord. Finish another analysis for Wind Waker Runner. Nice! You're killing it, Advo. There are cases of companies trying really hard to not give a name of their product by using a generic catch-all because they can lose a track. Is this like how Velcro was very, very adamant about the fact that you need to not call everything Velcro. You need to call it hatch, hook and stitch or whatever. And Band-Aids, they don't want you to call everything Band-Aid because of the fact that if you call everything a Band-Aid, it like loses its value or whatever. And Advo does amazing work for the Wind Waker random community. All right, I'm checking this out, by the way, Dragon. I saw that. For example, Nintendo pushed against people calling game consoles Nintendos. Also, I'm super distinct from the rest of the chat when it comes to the topic. No worries. Xerox and Kleenex got hit with that too. Yes, I remember Xerox being a huge one too. I mean, I feel like Google should be hit with this at some point, but I guess we've just decided that Google can do whatever the fuck it wants. Because I mean, when we're talking about searching for something on the internet, we call it Googling. Why? But like, I guess Google just gets to do whatever the fuck, because it's Google. I was not able to reach I wasn't able to look at it. I think Reddit died. Dragon, if you could post that to the Discord for me to look at in the future, because for some reason the link didn't work. You call it Googling, I call it looking it up. That's fair. Their CDN crashed. I don't know what that means. I don't know what happened to... I don't know if Reddit died or if it died for me. People calling any and every game system on Nintendo, that brings back memories. I did already. Okay, cool. No problem. Let me try clicking it from there, but otherwise I may have to check it out in the future. Let me try like getting rid of this backslash here. No, I think Reddit died. Maybe. Wait, nope, I got it. Okay, I got it figured out. It was the forward slash was messing stuff up. Since J.K. Rowling reported Sarah McGonagall for using her own legal name, McGonagall's response is truly witchy. Oh, she's a witch. Since Joanne filed a report against my shop and made it so that I cannot access my income for the next 45 days, I designed a sticker in her honor. 50 cents from each one sold will directly benefit trans women of color in need. I hope she likes it. It's transphobia, not transphobia. That's hilarious. That's really fucked up though. I don't know what it is about read the click. Okay, read it. Okay. I am trying to read. Click links. I'll click links. I'm just also drawing, my guy. I'm trying to fucking do art. Let me see. This tweet is from an account that no longer exists, so I can't even find the original thing there, unfortunately, but I never claimed it was because of my name, unfortunately. I think the people who posted it to Reddit misunderstood. It was over a photo I took and legally owned, but I posted all the communication I've received regarding the report since it happened in case you still have... Okay. So it wasn't specifically over the name. It was about... Okay. Fascinating. Why did I receive a gift sub to Jim? That's adorable. I love Jim's emotes, though. So honestly, good. I'm fascinated by this second comment that was going into like J.K. Rowling's like entire life. Yeah, I did see the comments though. I'm very fascinated that she is angry at people like taking pictures. I mean, I didn't. Can you copyright an object in a picture that you take? I don't know. That's a little intense. I couldn't give you the right answer for that. But I feel like my answer to that is, Joanne, you make so much money. Why are you being so weird? What's going on, Joanne? Oh my god. I like lurking in Jim's streams every once in a while. I should try doing it more. I've been in like occasionally, but I definitely have gone into super lurk mode this year as opposed to last year. All right. I need to do this. All right. Just stopped in for my lunch break. Got a jet. No problem, Kenneth. Have a good day. I hope that your day is awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. We'll talk soon, yeah? You can copyright a photo you've taken, but I don't know if you can copyright a photo of a copyrighted object. I don't know law. Fun fact, if a monkey takes a camera and takes a photo with it, it can't be copyrighted. I thought that, like, so is that how that case went, Prez? I thought that, like, that case ended up in the monkey's favor. Thanks, Naruto the monkey. Joe Angie. She's just like, I don't know, man. I never read the books, so I don't really have, like, as much of a connection to, like, Harry Potter like some people do, but I did watch the movies, and, like, I just don't understand what her damage is. That is the monkey favor. Both things can be copyrighted at once. Interesting. So then which copyright trumps the other? How do they decide that, I wonder? I guess the court of law makes that decision. But the fucked up thing about law is that when it comes to like social media, most people don't want it to go to the law, so they usually just like, you know, just remove it. If I perform a copyrighted song, I hold a separate copyright to my performance, but I might not be able to use it. Fascinating. Well, I know that, like, for example, a lot of stuff on YouTube and the like doesn't even get to the point of law because I don't think it's called a safe harbor, but I believe that the way that DMCA works is that the sites themselves are also held responsible. So they have to take a hands-off approach or like they will become part of the suit, I guess. So it's better to just delete things if someone claims copyright or something. Again, you know, am not very wise. But I guess it protects you from having it stolen from other people, right? I know that there's like a whole discussion over like when paparazzi takes photos of like actors and stuff without their consent. There's a lot of you know, fights over that, right? All right, so getting this situated. We are very close to done with this. What time is it? It's only 4. I could probably keep going to at least the point where I start editing it. I'm just feeling very tired for some reason. But I'll probably still keep working on stuff even after because I want to get this done today. I also need to like make a whole thing, so actually post shit on media. I have a really bad habit of like making all this cool art and then never posting any of it. Like a very smart person. If multiple people write code and post it to the same repository, they each hold a copyright to their contributions. So that's actually the next question I have. So like, I guess, does it really matter in open source stuff? I mean, I guess it's more of an issue with like copyrighted things. If there's no license, it's in a copyright deadlock where nobody can legally use it. Fascinating. I guess that's probably why. I know that like when Bog gets around to it, I have to add the licensing of what I used from his code in my code, which I'm obviously more than willing to do. Actually, I think I'll just do that on this down here. All right, so we've got all of the bits now. I need to draw out, though, this hand going down. So I'm going to go ahead and just try something out. I'm going to duplicate this. Actually, first I'm going to put this all in groups. Then this is table. All right. Let's flip this wrestle. Let's duplicate it, rather. Make a merged version of it. And then let's fuck with where it's positioned. I want to do it here. Yeah, like this. Maybe a little bit less. Alright. So now I'm going to draw a version of this, but with the hands properly placed. So I need to look at an example of hands when they are down from arm wrestling. Specifically after they've fallen down. Let's see. There's gotta be an image of it, like, actually, like, down. I feel like it would just be the opposite of what I was looking at. Just kind of looking around Google, seeing what Google can give me. That's pretty good. That's actually a pretty good one. So I think what I'm most likely going to do is I'm probably going to do a smear blur between the two arms. Because I think it'll be easier. I have no idea what this song is. All right. And then these fingers would be now at the top. Like this. So yeah, there can be works that are legally unusable by any party because they depend on someone else's copyright. That is so fascinating. A copyright deadlock sounds like the worst case scenario, but I would love to see some examples of that because, like, I find that our way of deciding what is considered ownership of creative ideas intriguing. When it doesn't always, but I just know that it always tends to suit to be a benefit to people who are, you know, rich. I love when YouTube's like, are you still listening to this? Did I say anything? No. No, I didn't. All right. I think that this is how this would go. God, YouTube's every once in a while. Hey, are you still there? Notifs are annoying. They only happen on music and never anything else for me. I never have any issue with any normal videos, but if it's a music video, my God, do they feel the need to remind me incessantly? I also feel like it only happens when I'm streaming. It never happens any other time. I never have the same issue. It's like they know. Which is why I think they do know. They must. Yeah. Ah. That was my Windows noise, not your Windows noise. Crap. There we go. Okay. So, like, in theory, yeah, that looks pretty okay. And I'm gonna clean up the arm just a little bit more. I mean, this is still the sketch, but I feel like this is pretty good. And then I just need to animate them. But, like, honestly, pretty good. I wish there was a setting to turn it off. I feel like they do it. I'll just be minding my own business and catching up on stuff, and then the music cuts out, and I get incredibly jarred and irritated by it. I mean, you just heard me too, right? It just literally cut out mid-song, and I'm like, ah, I gotta go remind YouTube I'm still listening to music. All right. I'm gonna also now grab all of these and put them into one, beautiful image. That's fine. And then table. This. Okay, that's all of it. I think that's all of it. Alright, I'm gonna clip these because I want to see how they look. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Awesome. Alright. I am gonna export this out. I think I'm gonna call that today. I feel like I'm gonna at least finish this part. Alright. I feel like it's supposed to, like, it's kind of like when, like, Netflix is like, are you still there or whatever? Fine then, gee, guess I will. Oh, I'm sorry! No, please adopt a layer. No, no, come on, babe. No, wait, babe, come back, babe. Babe, do you want to adopt a layer, babe? Babe, do you want Please, please adopt a layer. You've got so many options. I've been really bad. I was just about to have to move into After Effects for this because I was gonna animate out what I want this to look like, and then that way I could like update stuff. Finn! Thank you so much for the 100 woo bits. Finn! Thank you so much for the 100 woo bits, and welcome on in to the Veep. Let me add you to Veep. You got time. You still got time to name a layer. I gotta add Finn as a Veep. Finn, honestly, you are a Veep. I am happy to add you to VIP. Welcome on in, gamer. Let me go ahead and add you as a VIP to the stream. You are now a VIP, Finn Wadoder. And now I will add you as a VIP on the Discord. If my mods do it faster than me, I can't stop them. But I am gonna try to at least do it just because I'm here and I'm able to. Glitch Associate, you're now a VIP. Welcome to the VIP channel. If at any point you would like to add I have to sneeze. Oh god, I have to sneeze. Ah! It's gone. Just kidding. It's gone. All of that shit for nothing. If you would like to add a special name as well as a hex color code to your Discord, let me know and I will do that. My phone is going off. I need to see what's going on. Oh my gosh. Something is happening, but it's not as important. All right. So it does mean that you are still a dumpling, obviously, but you do show up now, I believe, up in a Glitched Associates, in a higher tier, because I don't understand how Discord notifications work. But anyway, thank you so much for the 100 bits, as well as your 50,000 salts to become a Veep. It is an honor to have you in my Veep. Thank you so much. If Trace does not want to name one of my layers, I think I'm gonna have to call it here though. But he wants to take the chance and name one of these glorious layers. He has some time. Otherwise, I will begin the process of raid messaging. I will be streaming again tomorrow. I think I'm probably gonna end up still doing so you can just give me one. I can in fact give you a name, and I will keep this. I'm gonna add this to my notes for you. And also I will probably still be doing art tomorrow. I did talk about maybe doing video games. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just keep doing art because there's still some stuff I need to get done. I'll probably render out the image that I need to get done for the overlay commission off stream, and then add it and start painting on it tomorrow. And or obviously animating this stuff. One of the two. You'd see my Calvin and Hobbes thing? I did not. I do not think I saw it. I'm very sorry, Dragon. Let me look. Calvin and Sussy? You know Calvin and Hobbes? I imagine some comics where they are in opposite teams in dodgeball and she misses him and he mocks her with, miss me, now you gotta kiss me. And she just goes ahead and does it. I've never actually been a huge Calvin and Hobbes thing. Oh no, I forgot to pause throwing things. I can now spend my points again. You can. Unfortunately, they didn't do anything because I'm currently using my PNG tuber. I will probably give you back your money though. Because I don't want you to have to spend money that is not usable. I forgot to pause those. Oops. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Please. No, you clipped it. You clipped my begging. That's very funny. Didn't understand the full context, but here it is. Beautiful. It's great. Thank you so much for Stream Nickel. You're pog and epic, and it was always so. And was so fun, like always. Thank you so much. I'm glad you have such a good time here. You forgot to pause. I did. We'll be doing more of this tomorrow. And more of it probably next week, because I believe next week should still be July, which is still art month. So woohoo! And then obviously in August I'll still be doing art streams, but it'll become art streams and then some game streams, because I want to play some games again. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let's find out who we're gonna raid. If anybody has a suggestion, you can spend points for it. Otherwise, I will be looking around on twitch.tv/Twitch homepage. And maybe a programming stream sometime. Yes, we are getting closer. Every day we get a little closer. We got like really close because Bog is amazing. Curl spray? I think curl spray would be good, though I am kind of thinking if kind of want to do that seems fun. I might send everyone off to Snow White Dahlia, I think. If you can spend points, Dragon, if you want to make me do curl spray, but otherwise I think I'm gonna raid Dahlia, who is currently and I quote, sampling Texas cuisine and then some more of The Quarry, if anybody wants to watch gameplay of The Quarry. Good game, by the way. Alright. I could just type, though. Alrighty. Just a suggestion. I appreciate that. The reason why I say spend points on the suggestion is because that's the thing that I will, like, it's called Guide the Raid, is why I do that. It's not a big deal, though. I do appreciate it, though. Alright. The raid message is going to be... Nickel raid. Or some kind of... This, if you do not have a nickel emote. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It really means a lot. Like, it really, really means a lot. I didn't even realize Curls was live. My tab had gone because I got caught in a raid train from her last stream. No! I will have to go check out what Curls is playing, because it looks like it's Omori, and I am kind of interested in that. Yo, Niso 4 clickle clack, Niso. Yes, beautiful. All right, I'm sending y'all off to the end screen. I'll see you all tomorrow. Adios, amigos.